Oh.
Coming through.
Yo!
Alright, everyone, let's get this party started. Hope you're ready to hit it.
What? Wait, what just happened? What? How did they learn? How did they learn the date? All right, I'm not even gonna question it. What? Oh, it's the fucking muscle dude. What are they fucking like air humping? What the fuck? Oh boy. Are they gonna have a muscle off?
There he is. Our challenger for the evening.
What? Wait, why didn't he? Wow, coward. Why didn't he go with the more buff guy?
Welcome to our gilded paradise, the Gold Saucer. Leo, art director. And you, sir, are...
Cloud.
Well, Cloud, shall we duel?
Let's go.
Now, when fate sets us a challenge, we must rise to meet it.
So why didn't he challenge Barrett? Barrett's more jacked.
You can do this, Cloud.
What is the challenge? I'm just gonna accept it.
Seconds out. And fight.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should.
A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak from their sarcophagus and just won't leave you be.
Spirit supernatural, shy, what's all the fuss? Bags of bones seem so unsafe, it's semi-serious.
Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smell and smell and slowly eye and drive you so insane.
My name is Miles Hanksley. I am Galvanite. My names are synonymous with failure because that's all they know. They don't know how hard I've worked since the reactor. Today, I will prove that I'm not a failure. I am worthy of joining Phenomenova.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Someone says, what's the future? Vaughn Coleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. What the hell is this? What is? Hold on. All right, so I did like a different setup, I guess. I don't know what's going on. So I'm also vertical right now. But Phenomenova issue 3 is ready, and we are here, boys. Every time I do vertical, I get new viewers. I don't know if they stick around. I don't know if they have any idea what's going on. I feel like I'm broadcasting into another dimension. This is going to be kind of like more laid back at this point, but I figured like let's keep the momentum. I've been getting a stream of backers, so I was like, why not just continue it? Let's go ahead and take a look at Phenomenova issue 4. Where are we at now? We are at 83 backers for Phenomenova issue 4. So we are about halfway to our minimum goal, just to basically print and ship the thing. I'd say it's pretty good. It might even be less than that, depending. But yeah, I just kind of want to get this done, and I think we're gonna do it. And I just want to see how much of this we can knock out. 17 more backers. So what I want to do is I want to hit. Let's see. I want to hit. Let's see if we can hit 100 backers, and let's see if we can hit 3K. That's our goal. And then I also do want to say real quick, again, just a reminder for those that don't know, I do have the MegaCon exclusive preview book. If you guys missed the chance, you are going to miss the chance forever, because we got the preview for the Wraith Crown and Phenomenova issue 4, which will include some original script pages, as well as character design, some black and white artwork. Not working, but we'll do what I can. What's not working? Is something not working? Or anyway, yeah, so that's available if you want it. I am going to be away very soon. Oh, look at that. Another backer just rolled in. All right, got 84. Let's see. All right, let's see if we could get this going. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be pretty laid back. So if people want to come in, they can come in. If not, I have no difficulty yapping. So far, it seems like unanimously, issue 3 is the favorite so far, which is my favorite too. And I just, there's so many people that have issue 1, and I hope that more and more people read it and like it. I think people are going to be really amazed. So far, like Daggernall's reaction was great, dude. I'm really excited. So we're 15 away, and I think going to conventions and more because people see me online, but I think it's making that extra. Do you want people to have as many connections to people as possible, right? And that goes to the stories too, right? I want to connect with people on multiple levels. That's kind of why I like writing team books. That's why I'm really glad to actually finally have all these other characters. So far, everyone's connected with Galvanite. That's fine. And so far, everyone seems to be connecting with the rest of the group too. You know, in issue 1, we had Galvanite, and then we introduced the Phoenix Senshi. Then 2, we added Hotline and Estrella to the mix and expanded on Senshi. And then 3, we had Force, Vivacity, Thermo join the team. Or not join the team. They are on the team, but we introduced the team. We've got the main cover right here. We've got the Phenomenova issue 4 homage cover. So this is an homage to Uncanny X-Men 176. And then we've got VK Marion's cover that everyone just adores. And then we've got, this is the hollow foil. This is like a mock-up. It's might look slightly different than this, but it'll be along these lines, the hollow foil. If anything, it'll be cooler. That'll be really something special. And then this is the 48-hour cover. If you want it, make sure you get it. And then they got the back cover right here. And then this is the opening splash page of the book, but I decided to make mini prints of it because people really like it. Then we got page 2. And then this is pages 6 to 7. This is the HQ. Because in issue 2, you never actually see what the outside of the building looks like. I remember one of my earlier drafts back when I was a shittier writer. It was like, oh, well, I have to explain everything. Well, here's them walking through and giving a grand, and it was literally issue 2 was like after Miles gets caught, was them doing a grand, Miles and his entire family. Jesus, now that I'm looking at it, wow, I've come a long way as a writer. It was issue 2 was they drive up, they introduce the guy outside of the gate. He's a character. And then we go through Miles has his siblings, his mom, and the whole team. They meet in the hallway. And then we go and they introduce every room of the building before the training session where they introduce every one of their characters. Oh my God, have I become a better writer? I remember looking at some stuff. I'm like, this is like 3 pages. That's a panel. Like you get better at condensing information in a more interesting way. There's so much stuff you don't need, you know? And then we got this mini print right here. Then we got, if you guys missed any of the issue 3 covers, you want more before they're gone, get some of them here, boys. Get some of them here. And then this, I decided that instead of a day 1 trading card, what I'm going to do is if we hit 20K, here's a trading card for you. But we got to hit 20K. We got to hit it. Otherwise, no trade. That's what I'm doing this time. So let's see if we could break some records. I'm hoping we can. How well did we? Let me see. By this point, I feel like we're doing better than we did with issue 3. Let me double check. It's been a while since issue 3 launched. I want to see. Let's see. What was my issue 3 launch? Issue 3 launch party. I can't find it. What's up, Doug? You can get one. All right. So here's what you can do, Arkham. Here's what I recommend. Go to my website if you want that. If you can order the first 3 on my website right now, and then get 4 through the campaign. That way you don't have to wait on 1 through 3. Does that make sense? Look at that. Another backer just rolled in. So if you go to my website, right? Let me show you real quick. Go to my website, and you go to store. You can get the digitals 1, 2, 3. You have them right away, and then go back to home, click on 4, and it brings you to the issue 4 campaign. From there, backers get the books way before anyone else because the printing and shipping, the pre-press, printing and shipping process and fulfillment process takes like at least a month or longer. Yeah, let me know if that, because Doug seems to be having issues with this link. Is this link working for everyone else? But yeah, that's what I would do. And because the backers get the book before, like at least the digital books, well, the physicals too, but they get the digitals before anyone else. And money's still green to me. You know, so like if you back it on the, if anything, I get a higher percentage with website sales. You get it right away. We all win. But yeah, there we go. I'm excited, dude. More and more people are reading this. People are really digging the books, which is always a good feeling. You know, it's always really nice. Seems like a lot more people than usual are getting all covers, which makes me happy. You know. So I'm excited, dude. It's great seeing that many people. Let's see if we could keep this train moving, ladies and gentlemen. 86 backers in the first couple. What, it's been 5 hours? So we're averaging, let's see, 86. Oh, taking you a login. It should not be taking you a login. All right, let me see if I add some text in front of it. Because obviously when I click the link, it takes me right to rebeloasisstudios.com. And I'm not logged. Wait, it does work now? Yeah. You go there, that pops up. You could join that, and then after that, you get updated on everything. There we go. Oh, look at that, 87 backers. Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you, dude. Yeah. All right, you got 1 through 3. There we go. Let me know what you think of them. And if you like, tell people online. You know, that stuff is always helpful. And let's see if we could keep this train moving. So we got... You know what? All right. So what do you think? You know what? I'll say 13 backers away from 100 tonight. So this is one of the things I've noticed actually helps, because you want to get people excited. So all right. One second. Sorry, I'm just taking a look at my Kickstarter, and what I'm going to do is wow, dude, I'm getting backers at a fast rate. It's pretty nice. But we want to keep this train moving, ladies and gentlemen, right? Retweets are a big help. We're about halfway there. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is ready. All right. 13. Backers from, sorry, dead air. I apologize. I'm supposed to be entertaining the audience. I apologize. I need to get a technical assistant. There we go. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to do, there we go. 13 backers away from. Okay. Yeah, Chloe, you'll like 3. Thank you. No, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Well, decide for yourself if I'm your better. You know, I appreciate, but learning from the betters is just a good mentality in general. You know, it's really like you read. These are my masters right here on my shelf. You know what I mean? Producer, if only. Yeah, like some sort of technical producer to help me, dude. But yeah, I'm very happy with how things are going. I'm curious as to what the most I've gotten in a night is. I know issue 1 did like 3K. I think we can get there. No, wait, did it? Yeah, I think I got 3K in the first night. But I launched in a weird time on a Tuesday instead of on a Friday. So I'm going to have just a little bit of this to start. And I won't touch it till we have. So we have goals 3K and 87. All right, there we go. I'm getting more I'm getting more sales. This is great. All right, sorry. Anyway, you don't want me to just keep saying the same thing. This is moonshine. So I was in Tennessee for about 2 seconds. Well, more than probably a couple hours driving through because I had to get to Kentucky for Lexington Comic-Con. Best sales I have ever done by far, by the way. I sold like close to 100 of issue 1. Really good. Like just a few off. Like, come on. I was like seeing fight just to get to the, not that I wasn't grateful, but I was like, just to have that triple digit. Just to have it. That was so close. But I sold really well. And then a bunch of other issues as well. But anyway, I was driving through Kentucky. I mean, not Tennessee on the way to Kentucky. And I was like, I want to at least explore. If I can't explore the state, I got to get something Tennessee. And I stopped by a liquor store because I want to get a house room and gift for a friend that I'm staying with. And I'm like, you know, what's the most, I'm a tourist. What's the most Tennessee thing? He's like, well, we got moonshine, we got apple pie. I'm like, that sounds American as fuck. So I got it. And it's pretty good. Tennessee, he's like, this is here. End of the line, apple pie, Tennessee moonshine. It is distilled and bottled by Brushy Mountain Distillery in Petros, Tennessee. So seemed pretty local. Dude, everyone loved issue 3, man. Yeah, Chloe, you'll like issue 3. It's a fast read too. Despite you know how the brevity of it, and many first appearances. And then I'm curious. So far, the most bought cover is, to no one's surprise, the main cover. Yeah, and there we go. Get the back. And here's the thing too. Like, if you guys all get, like, however many people get digital, it's fine. I've heard pronouncing is amazing. So Renown is saying he's playing Expedition 33, but I haven't gotten the time to play yet. Yeah, I haven't even played Stellar Blade since the demo, and I loved the demo. It's crazy. I need to finish the last Zelda. I am so behind on so many things. I haven't seen the new Mario. I've been a bad nerd, dude. I've been a very bad nerd. But yeah. Okay. So here's the question. Because you guys have at least read the issues. So Phenomenova issues 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, Chloe, you'll like it. Because Phenomenova is finally in Phenomenova. Which that dude, I can't. That has been so annoying when I'm like, Phenomenova, he's training to join a team. The team will come in the next issue. That's not out yet. That's been like my pitch for about a year. Wait, when did actually about a year? Yeah, it's been a year since issue 2 came out. Issue 2 was like shipped. Well, issue 2 was like shipping out the end of April. So, and it'll have been 2 years soon since issue 1 launched. I've come a long way, ladies and gentlemen. I want to go further. The better this does, the faster. Expedition 33 is probably the best story for a video game I have seen. That's awesome. Yeah, I've heard that the story is amazing. By the way, you have the link, Butt Sauce. He's speaking my language. Someone's comparing it to FF7. Oh. By the way, I do want to say, level like any woman that chooses Tifa significantly increases their chance of getting married to me. Just the best. The best. Yeah, dude, I'm excited. 87 backers. Let's go. It's going to be a crawl, but I don't care. I'm enjoying it and I'm having fun just talking about things I love. Let's go back to the polls. Let's Pokemon go to the polls as the worst, as Hillary Clinton would say. And we're going to create a new poll. What are the other polls I could do? That is not. Oh, right. I'm in my. Yeah. Sorry. 1 second. Creating a new poll. Oh, I forgot I'm also streaming vertically. I keep forgetting that. So, yeah, no pressure. I was just throwing you the option. All right. So what do we got here? It's also a Tuesday night. So, it's not, I'm not expecting anything crazy. I'm making what I'm making. Let's see. What do I want to say? Okay, here I got it. Which issue has the best main cover? So we got issues 1, 2, because this way you don't even have to have read the books. All right, so I'll be honest, 4 is my favorite primarily because, well, I don't know. It's my favorite currently, I should say. 2 is a big eye catcher at cons, the 2 main cover. So here they are. Let's see what happened. All right, this is a low quality. I'll see if I have a higher quality version. But just to give you an idea, yeah, which cover has the best? Which issue has the best cover? I don't know. One cover actually, its simplicity is so nice. They're all good. They're all good, dude. I'm very happy with all of them. Yeah, one, I wanted to have an iconic look. To one. It was the one. What's great about this cover is from the moment I knew this was going to be a comic book instead of a movie, that was the cover that popped in mind. Issue 1. That look, the lightning striking and him looking at the camera with the crest, that was the exact look. And within these pages, that was exactly what I pictured. And the rest were kind of more pleasant surprises. I love it. So happy with it. Let's see who else. Yeah, I'll see who else. But it's also, again, it's 9. It's 9 on a fucking Tuesday. I just want to see if I can get over this hump. Just get to triple digits today. I don't think I did with issue 3 on day 1. Come to think of it. And every time the launch came in, I was saying, how do I back your campaign? I'm like, this is the 4th time. Yeah, right here. So we got 1, 2, 3. Let's see what the chat is saying. The chat is saying 3. Yeah, 3 seems to basically be a lot of people's favorite issue. A lot of people's favorite cover seems to be 3. But vote in the chat if you feel otherwise. I am so happy, dude, with how things are turning out. But now it's like there's always another goal I'm trying to hit, you know? So it's like, okay, we did all right. We made some money. And my goal is to basically let's get as much out of this as we can. And then yeah, we got 87. And like I said, we got the 4 covers right here, or the 5 technically. And if you want this cover back within the first 48 hours, if you want this physical cover, otherwise you'll have to get all of it. And which you can look, I don't care if you get all of it, you know what I mean? But if you just want the one, take the one. There we go. 699. 88. All right. So what are we going to hit first? Do you think we're going to hit 3K first? Do you think we're going to hit 100 backers first? I'm curious. I'm not leaving until we hit those goals. I'm staying here. I should have fired up a video. No, you know what? No, I'm not doing a video game. No. Because what I say is cowardly, but I would never disrespect gamer kind like that. But I'm cowardly in the sense that I had to face it down and watch it slowly tick by. Okay. Dude, I have to get better about responding to messages. I'm not good at this. Yeah. 100, you think so? It depends on what they back to. You know what I mean? What is the highest pledge I've got? Any little pledge matters. I'm just curious. All right, still 125. Full fusion. Yeah, because most people I figure if you're catching up, you're not going to catch up and then get the variant covers. You know, if you're catching up. Like you don't know who this kid is, Galvanite. Why would you spend money on a variant cover for a book you know nothing about? So that's why I do things the way I do them. Let's do it, baby. So looking back at the chat right quick, 67. Gang. All right. What do we got for watching? Well, thank you guys so much for dropping in anyway. What is Mike Harlow live? Hang on, let's go make fun of Mike Harlow real quick. We'll be right back. By the way, guys, if you're not a fan, if you guys don't know about Pimpcast, I was on Simpcast with Chrissy Mayer. And she had technical difficulties, and then the show ended up becoming all men. It was the MegaCon after party. And then all of the men took over, and the chat started calling us Pimpcast. So therefore, Pimpcast was born. So now that you understand that lore, if you aren't aware, the Pimpcast is an actual show. We do that one. Yeah, Chrissy's great. She's my mom. I don't know if that was a running joke with her. When I first met her, she's like, "Oh, you're my son." You know, I met her years ago, and we finally met again for the first time in years at MegaCon. I love Chrissy. All right, here's Mike Harlow, my co-host on Pimpcast.
I remember his whole life has been.
Here's what I want you to do. Say greetings from Vaughn Coleman. I want everybody, I'm going to post a link to this. I want him to be unsettled. Greetings from Vaughn Coleman. You're all going, that is your mission. Make another tab if you have to. All Greetings from Vaughn Coleman. That's what I want in his chat.
Christianity and fundamentalist religion, Christianity can be to Islam. Like it comes from the same stuff. Like the story, like they're called like Luti, like Lot, like Sodomites. Like it's all the same story.
Guys,
it's all
I'm
the
the
same
only one that
scripture.
says
It's the
greetings
same
from Vaughn
verse,
Coleman. This is
and like
gonna
it
look
comes
weird.
from the
Don't
same place. So
embarrass
I
me,
knew the
guys.
parallels. Like I knew
Don't embarrass
how
me, guys.
important the separation of church and state was, and,
Now
and
it just looks
secularism
like I'm
is,
retarded.
and I respecting
Oh,
absolutely
shit.
people's right to believe what they believe, but
Help me out.
keeping that separate from legislation and so on. And I knew the parallels between, and I saw the parallels between kind of like Christian kind of nationalistic
All right, at this point, I'm literally
perspectives
just stealing
and
his content.
Sharia
I can't
or
do that.
Islam, and I kind of was really
Wow,
and so,
guys, you totally betrayed. I'm gonna leave a like though because I'm a good friend. But anyway, subscribe to his channel and then check out Pimpcast. It's going to be on Thursday. I think is when we're doing the next one. There we go. You guys, come on. My pimp, see, he gets it.
and they're saying like
Pimpcast. All right, well, fuck. You know what? Fuck. You guys betrayed me. You guys are all Judas. Oh, wait. All right, someone back to me. You guys, well, if it was one of you guys, you're all redeemed. But if not, let's go. 89, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Dude, it's been great. And I launched in like fucking 3:30, like in the middle of a work day on Tuesday. Like, who the fuck would back a campaign at that time? Apparently a lot of people. Like, I think I got 50. No, I got more than that backers, like real fast. It was great, dude. This has been a stellar day. But I'm not going to bed until I've hit 100 backers on my first day. I'm close. I'm 11 away. And then once that's done, 89. Yeah, I guess. Well, 89 didn't. Not all of them backed. Like I'm talking. The time I launched was like terrible. Like I launched at like a horrible time in the day to do this. You normally launch in the morning or the night with the campaign. I was like, no, I'm just launching when I feel like it. And the results have been great. They've been really good. Oh yeah. Oh, hang on. Let me see if Narwhal wants it. You know what? Anyone, because I feel bad. For months, I've been horrible with streams. And I owe so many people streams. I owe Narwhal. I owe so many people. Anyone who I owe a stream, get your bitch ass on here. But I say that, but I have 5 people watching. Let's see. All right, how many people do I owe streams? Jared from Comics League. He is a good man. He had me on like twice. There you go. There we go. Sorry, I'm just sending some people in case they want to. No big deal. All right, there we go. I got to stop doing that on air. It's, you guys are here to enjoy a stream, and I'm here to promote and here to entertain you. That's an important part of it. All right, so where are we going here? All right, back to business. All right, so right, I clicked out of my own thing. Where are we at with the poll? Let's see what everyone's favorite cover is so far. for the main covers. Not talking overall. That would be a bigger. Really? No votes for 1 and 2? The classics? Isn't that weird? Like that's something I made. I'm like, oh, that's old. 90. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I don't know, guys. It might hit 3,000 before. It might. $3,000, dude. That's nuts. That's nuts. That is some of the most I've ever done. Oh man, you guys are I'm gonna play the trailer again real quick.
My name is Miles Hanksley. I am Galvanite. My names are synonymous with failure
Vote
because that's all
if
they
you haven't
know.
already, and then we're gonna.
They don't know how hard I've worked since the reactor. Today, I will prove that I'm not a failure. I am worthy of joining Phenomenova.
That cover came out the phenomenal. I remember we had like a logistical issue when Bobby hand drew that out. It was so cool. So cool. We're there. We're so close. We're so close. Okay. I'm shutting down this poll. Damn, no votes for 1 and 2. Wow. All right, when is I do have an answer for this, CJ. I do have it. I will tell you this. I have written the first 9 issues. I promise you there is a rematch. There is a rematch between Galvanite and Dark Cloud. I'm not going to tell you when it is, but I promise you it's going to happen. And I am absolutely going to. I will tell you this. So, you know what? My issue 9 cover, I go back and forth. But when I was saying it out loud, I think I know what I'm leaning toward. But I kind of lean toward. I have 2 different ways of looking at my issue 9 title. But I'm just going to say the title's the next 5 issues in the storyline. So we got Phenomenova issue 1, Lightning Strikes. Issue 2, Down to the Core. Issue 3, Chain Reaction. Issue 4, Fusion. Notice how they're all reactor, right? Issue 5, Dark Cloud. Issue 6, Breaking Free. Issue 7, Hail Mary. Issue 8, Shot in the Dark. Issue 9, Let There Be Light. I mean, they're going to call 9 Let There Be Light or Reconstruction. But Let There Be Light kind of sounds nice after Shot in the Dark. But Reconstruction kind of works the reactor theme and also the overall theme of the book. So I don't know which of the. I have plenty of time before I get to that. But those are the first 9. And then I do have issue 10 I started. And I have a basic outline for some of what follows. So there we go. That's what I got for that. So I'm going to go ahead and start up my new poll. So I asked you guys to rank the Phenomenova members. If you weren't there, it was Force, Vivacity, Thermo, Estrella. And who's your favorite? No, I wrote the first 8 before issue 1, but then I decided to add a 9th because I felt like there was enough material like spread amongst them. And there was like a one last story. So I started writing issue 9 and then I kind of realized, well, there's some stuff I want to address in the first 8 issues, enough for a full issue. So I kind of moved what I was writing for 9. It was like 3 pages in, and then I wrote a full issue, new issue 9, and so what I was writing in 9 became the beginning of 10. Does that make sense? So like I've started writing issue 10, but it's been a while. But no, it was an 11 issue storyline that I condensed the first 3 into 1, which is why issue 1 is such a chunky boy. But yeah, I knew it was going to be a bigger storyline. Okay. And it's because there is some stuff that like I cut. Like there's one sequence I remember I wrote an entire issue in a day. And there was some good shit in that issue, but overall, I think the version of the story I came up with is better. Yeah. Issues 5 and 6, I'm really looking forward to, you guys. CJ, you'll especially look forward to those. I'm not going to say why, but based on what you're saying. All right, so we've talked about the 4 Phenomenova members. So I'm gonna give you 3 characters that I haven't asked you to do yet. Let's see. So there's Galvanite. Ripperverse fans don't read comics. They never buy anything except they do from the accounts and online. So we got the best. So Galvanite, Phoenix Senshi Hotline. We're talking those 3. Who do we like most of those 3? I'm curious as to who the new fan favorites, because I think it's going to change with every. So here's my thought, because my prediction was that Force was going to be the fan favorite by the end of issue 3. That seems to be correct. Because I remember when I was asking people in the polls before issue 3, but Force is always at the bottom. No one cared about Force. Then people read the issue and were like, oh no, Force is the fucking coolest, right? Which, because a lot of people thought he was just Galvanite in a different suit. And now by the end of issue 4, I think Force and Vivacity and Galvanite are probably going to be the 3 favorites. Hard to place bets. 5. 5. Okay. So if 4 is me doubling down on Phenomenova, 5 is me going heavy into Dark Cloud. You're going to get his backstory, who he really is. And then tying him back into the present. It's not a full flash. It's flashbacks, but there's also the present. And as well as some Thunderclap stuff and tying it in. And it was years ago when I wrote the earlier version of it. It is the closest to the original, probably of all the original drafts that I pulled. But much more refined. 5 is like my baby. It's all my baby. But 5 is like the one where I'm like, I did the best writing of that issue. It was my best then. My editor still agrees it was my best then. It's my best now upon revisions. I just read the preview book. I love that Galvanite named his new special power. It reminds. Thank you. Honestly, I came up with that at the plot. I was like, his Night Bolt. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I came up with that when I was writing. I was like, yeah, why not? I don't know if I necessarily had it thought, oh, it needs that. You know what? I will confess on air, though. I don't have a name for Phenomenova's jet. Still don't have a name for it. I'll confess to that right now. Hotline does get, I decided, because Hotline has such a positive reception. She was always just kind of there. Before she was hot, she was just, she was a different, like, Indian textbook character. And they decided to make her hotter. I was like, why not? And then I was like, oh, yeah, my friend Sakesha, is it all right if I model after you? She's like, yeah, go ahead. I love that. That's awesome. So then I did. And then I was like, all right, let me change your name. And I changed it to Hotline, which I think is perfect. And everyone loves Hotline. Not enough to draw fan art of her, though, apparently. Not a single Phenomenova issue 2 or 3 fan art piece had Hotline. Speaking of which, the fan art contest is still live, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. These are the only color pages, but I promise you there is a lot of action in issue 4. I was like, oh, people are gonna, at this point, I'm at a point as a writer where I'm like, I know my stuff's like, I know people will like it. Like, oh, issue 4 will be slow. It wasn't slow. People liked it. A lot of people like issue 2 more than 1. And 2, if you look at it from a story perspective, it's all in one place. And yeah. Vivacity, I think, is going to be a lot. So Vivacity, you get her origin in 4, although I do plan on doing a full Vivacity origins. Actually, so the Vivacity was one of the first characters designed by this artist right here. The part of the reason why this cover is so special to me is Adriana was originally going to be the artist of the book, and she had to drop out. But I wanted her to come back when I was introducing Vivacity in the books themselves and have her do a cover, and she did. And then she did the back cover as well for this issue. She did the back cover for issue 3, and then she did the back cover for this issue. She'll be at Denver. If you guys are going to be at Denver Fan Expo, she will be there. So she can sign your stuff there. She also, so she didn't come up with the final design for Senshi. That was Philip, but she did come up with some stuff. Like the scar was, so we had some concept art that I passed to Philip, and I said, do with what you want. The white streak in her hair, I had never thought of that. She said, oh, I was doing work and I saw a girl walk in with a white streak in her hair and I thought it was cool. So I just added it. I really liked that, the white streak in her hair. Yeah. And then she came up with some of the design, the concept art that Philip reframed to use for Force and Thermo. So CJ, who's your favorite character so far of the Phenomenova team, of the new characters? $90 backers. This is fucking awesome. Yeah, I knew Force. So Force, the first characters, when it was a movie series, the first movie was going to have, back then it was called Lightning Lamp, but essentially now Galvanite, Force, Daymare, who's going to be in a short story, a horror story I'm writing, versus Darkcloud. So it was the trio of heroes were back then it was called Josh. It was Galvanite, Force, and Daymare versus Darkcloud was the first movie. Then I was going to introduce more as the series progressed. And then like characters like Vivacity, Thermo, those were like characters that came up in high school. And then Australia was a character I came up with in college. So the current team is kind of like a mix of different characters. Like some of my characters came up years ago were there. And the Stormbearers is kind of similar. Darkcloud is the only one of my like original villains that's in the Stormbearers. You know. Yeah, I had a feeling people, because everyone was like, Force, he's whatever. And I was like, no, when you read the issue, Force is going to be everyone's favorite character. He's just such a, I've never seen, because I came up with that when I was in like 3rd grade, Force, I think. 3rd or 2nd. I'm like, it seems so obvious to me to use force fields in that kind of way, like the force punch. And I was like, I've never seen anyone do it that way. It just seems so odd. Like I just came up with it as a kid. I was like, yeah, no. Same thing with like lightning and super speed. I was like, no one really does that. I'm like, why not? It seemed obvious to me as a kid. I'm excited for you guys to get 4. And again, the faster this goes, the more likely you are to get a trading card. Because here's the thing, it stays in the algorithm. We want it in the algorithm. So let me go ahead and do the same thing I did before. I'm going to open up another Kickstarter tab, and we're just going to see how long it takes to get to Phenomenova. Just by randomly scrolling. I am not Von Coleman. I'm just some random guy looking for Kickstarters to back. All right, now, CJ, who's your favorite of the Stormbearers so far? Okay, so we have to do at least one refresh. Oh, there's Travis. Love that guy. Just making sure. Okay, so 2 refreshes. Cheers. All right, we're 3 refreshes in. All right, we're 4. There we go. 4 refresh. I'm right by Grokin. All right, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me check the latest poll results. Galvanite's the favorite, not surprising. Okay. So it looks to me like the most favorite characters are now the top 3 are Force, Dark Cloud, and Galvanite. Here we go. Yep. All right, good. I'm glad this is tough. And it's going to get tougher because I'm going to flesh out all of them. There we go. All right. Have the Megas? Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I'll have to check the backers, but I don't think so. We're at 90. My goal is to get to 3,000. Galvanite is obviously going to be like, because he's had the most time. You know what I mean? So it's like, no shit. He's going to be. But here's the thing: Phenomenova is going to be a team book, and Force, I mean, they're all my children. All the characters are my. But honestly, when my fans latch on to characters, for example, Master Metalla, people really latch onto him to a point where I'm like, because he's him and the Tunnel Twins were like, I came up with them because I just needed people to get me through that heist. And I'm like, all right, I guess I have more use for them. All right, people really like. Well, also was Master Metalla. I was like, yeah, he's whatever. Like he kind of just does stuff. And then my artist came out with this design. I was like, holy, all right, maybe I should actually do something with this guy. He's pretty cool. Or Brute. I'm like, hey, he's a big, strong guy, you know. And then he comes with this really cool Team Phenomenova seems very lovable. Thank you. That was what I wanted. When I come up with characters, I think them inside and out. Like I've had these characters in my heads for years. And that's really important to me. I will say, so there's the Phenomenova. There is I've talked about, you know what? All right. I'm going to have to like green light it soon. There is a third member of the founding members are Force, Vivacity, and there is a third member who's on an away mission. He won't be in the entire first storyline. And the more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, maybe I should do something. I'm either going to do a graphic novel introducing him, or I'll introduce him in a storyline that's like a couple issue arc in the main series. It would be a different artist. Either way, I'll bring him in back to the team. That'll be fun. But yeah, I had seems like everyone really likes and I think everyone's gonna have their favorites. Obviously, not everyone can get equal time, but my whole thing was in issue 3, I had to introduce so many characters. The one character I think got the biggest short end of the stick was Brute. He just carries a thing. Because I love Brute. And I also decided, like, after the fact, I'm like, he needs to be more than just a big, strong guy. So I do intend on doing more. But, like, I was like, yeah, I mean, like, why not throw? I was basically like, he was a character I had in my head that, like, is usable on any team. But I was like, I just throw him on there. You always need a strong and vulnerable guy on every mission. Why not? But I think the fact that he's just kind of there does show. He has presence. Metallic's kind of like Dark Knight. Cecil from Final Fantasy IV. I don't know if I know him. Mixes well with Dark Cloud, looking like Garland. Dude, Bats, what do you think of Master Metallic fighting Wraith Crown at some point? Hold on, sorry. Sorry, someone sent me a message that I need to get better at just fucking. He'd lose to WC. I'm getting to know what you mean. All right.
To this handsome honka.
What's going on, Jared?
Hey, what's up? Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see, dude. Right when you were going, I was like, I owe so many people streams. You've all, how have you been, brother? It's been a very long time.
Yeah, exactly.
A unit of time. Several units, maybe of a time. I don't know.
It's been a very long unit of time. I was playing some Marvel Midnight Sun and saw your DM, so I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I owe you. Like, I do owe you.
Nah, it's all good, brother. It's all good.
I feel bad. No, I will say. What's you want? Dude, you know what's the one thing that people get wrong a lot? You'll notice this.
What?
Dude, it's a very common thing. There's so many instances in comics, so many, of 6 fingers. Like on a hand. Like, it's such an easy thing. Like, apparently drawing hands is like, because everyone has to draw hands, and apparently they are the most annoying thing to draw for artists.
Yeah, exactly.
One of my friends told me that at the Kubert school, he was basically told, nobody draws good hands. You just have to draw like less shit hands.
That's a good way of putting it. It's always hands and feet that people have issues with.
Yeah, but feet are easier to avoid, though. Like, you cannot avoid drawing hands. You need hands for everything.
Inevitably, you're gonna draw a hand at some point.
You have to. But like feet, dude, the lengths, like, you look at that X-Force #1.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, I don't even know how many figures on that page, and there's not a single foot.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize that. I was looking at the cover, like, holy shit, because there's smoke.
The smoke gets cut off at one point, so I'm like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing there, Rob.
But yeah. So, do you still have a campaign life, or?
It's actually in the process of being fulfilled.
Oh, congrats, dude!
Thank you. Yeah, it was quite an effort. I'm sure, as you know, getting a book.
Because it's all the little things, like, oh, I hired the artist. Oh my god! And then it's like all the responding back and forth. Something always goes wrong, and then 10 other things go wrong. Dude, I know about this, dude. Even launching this campaign, I'm like, oh, this will be easy. Everything's done. Oh, I have to wait for it to. It's always something, and then 8 other somethings on top of it, because one something's never enough.
Yeah, exactly. With me, it was more of, okay, so checking this out, checking this out. Then someone that was involved in the book I had a falling out with. Let's put it to you that way. We both know who the individual is, but I don't want to get into it on a public stream. But the point is,
I don't know if I know. Someone's drawing the book.
No. Someone that was the editor of the book.
Oh, okay.
Which I got a replacement, so we're all good. But oh boy, since the last time you saw me, brother, shit has happened.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
No, it's all good. But everything else is good. The book came together really well, and I'm really proud of it at this point.
That's what's. Here's the thing. You're gonna go through hell, and I'll say this, everyone. You're gonna go through hell, and you're people are like, "Oh, I'll make money on my first campaign." No, you will not. Or maybe you will. I don't know, but most people don't. But you will go through hell, and you might learn something, and that's important.
Yeah, and plus, it's just cool to finally see the idea on the page now.
Dude.
Yeah,
like it sounds tacky when you say it, but like physically being able to hold it. It's something.
It's quite an experience, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's that. There was tracking, seeing DC repeatedly fail Wonder Woman. Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff.
I stopped paying attention, but I saw Tom King was on that book. How's that going?
Okay, it's the occasion of someone that knows nothing about the character but likes to pretend he does. Like he keeps saying that, like, oh, I'm doing this to honor George Perez, and I go, notice how you turn George Perez's funeral into all about you.
Did he?
Yeah, because he was talking about how at first he didn't want to write Wonder Woman, and then what happened was, and he said, and then I heard and then I felt like I was being challenged by George Perez at his funeral to write Wonder Woman, and I go, bro, it's not the right thing to say. But yeah, it's one of those things. He also did a post talking about how like Wonder Woman is kind of a failure of a character because because it's like with violence, and then she chooses violence, but then she's a peaceful person. And I'm like, but you had Diana punch her mom in the face for no reason. So.
I haven't read it, but I'll take it.
Woo, bro. Not once does she act like an actual superhero.
See, I haven't read much Tom King stuff.
Lucky for you. And then you also have Absolute Wonder Woman, which is superb. A lot of the Absolute comics are really good. That's some good stuff.
Interesting.
But yeah, so how was MegaCon for you?
MegaCon was good. Were you there? You said you were there.
Yeah, I was there. I saw a couple of creators there that I wanted to see, like Charles Sewell. He wrote a lot of my favorite comics. That was kind of cool.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, no, it was good. It was good sales. It was. I was hoping to be, in a different like booth, but there was some drama behind the scenes. But we still ended up doing. I still did the best sales I've ever done. I'm very happy.
Yep,
I got my books in a lot of hands.
There you go. Important. That's the important thing. That is correct. That is correct.
Hey, Jared, enjoy you on Weird Science DC podcast.
Oh, thank you.
Is that your show?
No. I'm so Jim from Weird Science. He's another comic book YouTuber. Every week we review a Wonder Woman comic, whether or not that's the King issue or like a regular comic. Because what we do every week, we're not talking about King. We review like a good Wonder Woman issue to kind of show people she has good comics.
What are the best ones you recommend? Because I do want to read more Wonder Woman.
Perez for number one. But if you want an interesting one that really surprised me was this. It's called The Legend of Wonder Woman by Renee DeLiz. And what this does, this basically reimagines Diana. It's like starting off in like the World War II like era of the character, but they do it in such a way that they do it in such a way that feels familiar, but yet it's an entirely original story as well. There's Absolute. Honestly, who actually did a pretty decent Wonder Woman run is John Byrne. He did a pretty good Wonder Woman portrayal. He's the one that established that Hippolyta, her mother, was Wonder Woman on the Justice Society in World War II.
Mhm.
And then if you like Perez, you could go straight to Phil Jimenez, and that's pretty much like the best translation to that. But it's like too many people when they see Wonder Woman, they either treat her like she's this crazy warrior woman like Xena or even like Red Sonja, or they just like assume that she's a pacifist. And I'm of the opinion there is no such thing as a superhero that's a pacifist, because a pacifist doesn't believe in violence under any circumstances.
Right, like in New Teen Titans, there's that one storyline where they refuse to even help Raven.
Yeah, but if you're a superhero, you're gonna have to punch someone in the face eventually, right?
Yeah, otherwise you can't do the
It's like she fights gods all the time. So I'm like, bro, she's not. And then I have to deal with a bunch of people on Twitter that don't understand who the character is. It's a big, big deal. But so there's that. There is, honestly, there's a lot of different like well, if you want good Wonder Woman, don't touch anything that says Injustice, because that is a shit version of Wonder Woman.
Oh, that, yeah. Well, that's like an alternate. Yeah, I don't consider that really truly.
Yeah, it's basically like Wonder Woman in name only. But there's also, there's Absolute. There is, honestly, if you want some pretty good Wonder Woman, there's also Mesner Loebs had a pretty decent run where Wonder Woman, a significant portion of at least the first arc that I read, she has to go to space to rescue a planet from that's being enslaved, but then she becomes a space pirate. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is something new and original that I never really thought of there. Wonder Woman as a pirate.
Dude, hot take, I liked Wonder Woman. I mean, I liked Raven better in the show, and I never say that.
Really?
I'm not crazy about her in the comics so far that I've read. I don't dislike her.
Raven's okay. It's not really. Oh, it's fantastic as well. So in the
DC, gotta read some Wonder Woman, dude. If you're ever looking for guests, even just to tell Wonder Woman, let me know.
Hell yeah! But actually, what I read recently is fantastic. Particularly if you like horror books. So in Rebirth, they did a Justice League Dark book. So Justice League Dark is basically all the magic characters fight the magical threats, if you will. Wonder Woman leads that team. It's got like Zatanna, Man-Bat, Detective Chimp. It is superb. It is
interesting.
It is really, really good. But yeah, so there's that. And really, it's like put it this way, you could find something of value in any Wonder Woman story, unless it's written by Tom King, but that's like beyond saying there. But it's kind of funny, on Weird Science, we have a saying that you may like Tom King's writing until he writes your favorite character.
Oh, interesting.
And I had to learn that.
91.
There you go. There you go. It looks great, man.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, I grabbed the wrong glass. Yeah. Let me go ahead and play the trailer one more time. So we're at the fourth. So finally, I had Galvanite in the first issue. He gets his powers. Second, he begins his training to join the team. Third, you see the team. And four, they're finally coming together. Here we go.
My name is Miles Hanksley. I am Galvanite. My names are synonymous with failure because that's all they know. They don't know how hard I've worked since the reactor. Today, I will prove that I'm not a failure. I am worthy of joining Phenomenova.
There we go.
There you go.
47% of the way. Come on, guys. We're so close.
Looking good, dude.
Thank you. Thank you. Come on. So close.
Hell yeah. But yeah, actually,
it's so cool. Sorry, someone who messaged me on Facebook who's always been backing my stuff. I had no idea who it was, and now I'm like, oh,
there you go.
Got through this. They told me this is my username, like because you see so many people. This is, because so many times you see people back you, and they're this thing on Twitter or this thing in the chat, and you don't know who you're sending them out to. So that's why when people go, "Oh, where do you get your fans?" I'm like, I don't know where. I just know. I don't even know where the names on there are usually not the same on here, so I don't really know.
Yeah, exactly. That's the funny part. It's like, even when like on the YouTube sites, because it's like, I'll find people, it's like most of my people either shared or like supported, and I'm like, oh, that's who you are. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You want to know, like, I'm curious to like what states are the biggest. Kentucky, because I didn't have any backers show up at the con, but I will tell you this: I sold very well in Kentucky.
There you go.
You never know where your books will resonate. But I also my story is pretty universal. Anime fans seem to like Phenomenova.
Yep, there you go. It's very anime-ish. I can definitely.
I guess, and it's funny because like you must have pulled from. They'll say some shit I've never heard of. I'm like, dude, I'm like a comic book nerd.
Yeah,
but I know some anime fans. I've talked about this. They're kind of weird and culty. But they're like, I only watch anime. I only read manga. I'm like, dude, I like a bunch of shit. Like I have manga. I mostly have read like a lot of superhero stuff, but I don't like scoff at like non-superhero stuff. Like, I read other shit.
My girlfriend is currently like putting me through an anime school currently.
Yeah, what is she teaching you?
She so far we've watched the first season of Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, all right. This guy right here trapped me in his house and made me watch Hunter x Hunter. I need to keep watching.
It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I need to watch more of it.
It's just with her, she's like, okay, I gotta be very careful about what anime I show you because it gets weird. And I'm like,
there's weird shit in anime, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like she's carefully selecting, and I have a few things I've been showing her. Like apparently she had never seen Star Wars before me.
Wow.
I'm like, I didn't even know there were people alive that hadn't seen Star Wars.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I need to watch. Yeah, I've seen the first 3 episodes of Hunter x Hunter. Basically, I did this crazy road trip recently, and then I was staying with my buddy Bats, and then my car was having issues, so I stayed at his house, and then he and his wife made me watch Hunter x Hunter 1 through 3, and I was like, "This is pretty good."
It's pretty fun. It's very enjoyable. I definitely. It's for. I see a lot of the like superhero inspiration or like
some of this and one lightning character that hasn't been introduced yet.
Yeah, exactly.
That is going to come up that he said I need to check out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like currently we're about I think a quarter through season 2, I want to say, but there's some definite anime tropes in there, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see where this came from. This meme.
Come on, guys. 9. All right, so we're so close, dude. This is the stuff that gets me crazy is when it's like I'm close to 100 and I'm close to 3K. And here's the thing: I'm happy with the numbers I have. I could end this first night here, right? I'm happy with that. But I'm like, I'm so close to 3,000 and I'm so close to 100. And I could probably hit those notes when I go to bed, like people will back. But I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I hear you. That's something I went through on my first campaign. I was like, "Oh, come on, please. Because
here's the thing: as soon as I get there, then I'm looking at the next number. And then,
exactly.
Look like solid, round, just 50. Yeah, let's get there. I'm very happy with how many books I'm probably because also I have to think that I'm selling, like when I sell everything tier of this book, I'm selling more books.
There you go.
Whenever someone there was no catch up tier in my first campaign, so
there you go. Yeah, it's one of those surreal moments, and I counted this at first when the YouTube channel picked up, or like even with this, it's like, oh wow, people actually care what I have to say. All right, let's do this.
Well, people, it's not even that. Like, so the first issue, people are backing for you.
Mm-hmm.
But after a while they start back, like people want to know what the story is going, and that is so exciting to me.
Yeah, exactly. But it's
like now, when I introduce
mm-hmm.
a new character, they're like, "Yes, I like them."
Yeah, cool speculator. But it's like it's one of these surreal things that I encountered when I did issue 1. It's like it's because, and this is why I always tell people to have some type of online presence nowadays before you launch a book, whether or not that's Twitter, whether or not that's YouTube, especially YouTube, because people will back a book just for you.
Just they like the way you talk. They like what you have to say. They like, it is important. It's real. That's also part of why going to conventions helps you build a relationship with the customer. Oh, I talked, like one person said, "Oh, I like talking to you about Wonder Woman, how they're not doing the character." And again, I haven't read as much as you. You seem much more knowledgeable than me. Like, I like that. I'm going to get your books. And then they message me, "Hey, I'm the guy that talks to you about this. I really enjoyed 1 and 2. When is 3 coming out? I'm looking for," that kind of rapport.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I've really enjoyed it. And,
particularly with me, because mine is in many ways a tribute book to Wonder Woman. So it's like, so what I got to do, I had a pretty advantageous thing for the marketing. I was like, hey, if you don't like the way Tom King is handling Wonder Woman, come check out this awesome alternative. There you go.
Wow, dude, I have a 3-3-3-3-3-3-3-3-3. I have a perfect 3-way tie between the top 3 most popular Phenomenova characters.
There you go.
Wow. I'm kind of glad that those are the top 3. Those are I was going to say the 3 that get the most time. That's not true at all, actually. Not even, so my main character, which is glad people like my fucking main character.
Yeah, that's kind of important.
When is 5 coming out? So 5, I'm glad you asked that. 5, I'm going to tell you this, right after 4. Send me link on G. All right, I will do. 5, I want to get started on right after 4, which 4, the last page might even come in tomorrow, honestly. The last page should be coming soon. And I would say, so here's my current trajectory. I think 5, I hope to have it in people's hands by or in September. As long as I'm doing well on these campaigns and at cons, and I'm able to keep the trajectory going, I would love to have it in people's hands in September.
There you go. And that's the other thing that's like really key that people like underestimate is consistency. Once you
I see,
consistency,
I'm expecting that, but I was going to give you a genuine answer because I'm looking forward to delivering to my paying I love delivering to my paying customers.
Yep, there you go.
Jared, question: when did you launch your campaign?
I launched it. Actually, what I did is because the first time I didn't get funded, so I relaunched. It's because there's like a lot of stuff that I was still figuring it out. But I launched it in January. I think it was January. Was it January of this year?
Dude, you madman! You launched in January?
I think so. No, because what happens? I originally launched in October, but that campaign did not get funded. I launched in October because that's the anniversary of Wonder Woman's creation. So I was going for that SEO stuff. But I could have done that first campaign a little better. I did, and I got funded, so I'm all good.
There you go. You learn.
Yeah, exactly. It's my first. It was my first time doing all this, so it's like it's one thing to watch people do it, but it's another thing to do it.
You have to learn. Yeah. Speaking of people who are going to launch campaigns, well, I guess I'm technically launching it for them. What's going on?
Hey, you guys talking about some good stuff now. Hunter x Hunter, let's go.
There you go. Well, I got to watch more. I started The Chosen, dude, by the way. Chosen's good.
Yeah, I've not started that. I will eventually, but when I get time.
It was Easter and I felt like watching it. Passion of the Christ was good, but it was big sad, big disturbing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I would be a little concerned if you watch Passion of the Christ and go, yeah, it was a feel-good movie of the year.
Well, kind of is in a way, because it's
yeah.
You have the most loving God in the world, dude. I would not have forgiven those people. I'm like, so maybe kind of think I'm like, compared any grievance I have with anyone is pretty mild in comparison to that. You know, he was like, I'm like, forgive them. Like if I was God, I would, and that's why we know we have the, not to get religious. That's not the best one. Because if I was, I'd be like, fuck all. I'm nuking this shit. You're all dead. All of you are dead.
There you go.
Chimera War is insane. One of the best arcs in anime history. Do you agree, Mr. Bassos?
That is an absolute fact. In fact, it's the best arc on par with the Dark Tournament.
So Arkham, just so you know, because he came from John Longbox's chat, Bad Sauce right here. If you just like his opinions, he's writing a book in my universe called The Wraith Crown, which is currently might launch alongside issue 5 or even earlier. We're figuring it out.
That's the hopes. That'd be cool that that works out that way. Are you in the tower training arc?
Me?
No, Jared.
Oh, I think we're done with that because we completed season 1.
Okay, yeah. No, it gets really good out right after that. I mean, that's some good stuff in that arc, but it gets really good right after that.
It is really good. I'm like, I expect to enjoy it that much.
Yes! See the name Bad Sauce. I thought it said butt sauce.
I don't know who would make that connection. That's I think that says something about you more than me.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I just did not think this one through, man.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Nice. Mine comes out in Heroic Tales 4 or 5. Oh, you're doing one. Oh, nice. I didn't know any of these animes because I'm not into anime, although I decided to get into the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Oh, is that what Dragon Ball Z K Kakarot?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well,
Kakarot's his name.
Why
You're thinking Dragon Ball Z Kai. What? He has two names because he has a name that he was born with, but he was adopted, like basically, because
weren't you adopted?
What? No.
I'm kidding. I know you were.
No, because it's basically what they did with the Viltrumites. I mean, the Viltrumites stole it from Dragon Ball Z, but it's they send people out to planets to conquer it. And Goku was sent out to Earth to conquer Earth, but he got a bump on his head, so he forgot what he was supposed to be doing, and he got adopted by Gohan, who named him Goku.
No, gotcha. Understood. So his real name is Kakarot?
Yeah.
But he chooses to go by Goku.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha. So kind of like how Kal-El is Clark Kent.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
they might have stolen from Superman, by the way.
Speaking of which, Vaughn, have you seen the first few episodes of the new season of Invincible yet?
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, are we into that discussion, Mr. Sauce?
Bro.
Wait, which? Sorry, what conversation about
Invincible.
What? Is there another episode out?
5 was really. Episode 5 was really good. 4 was really.
It was good. It was good, but also don't think about it too hard.
What do you mean?
The whole breathe. Can they breathe in space? Can they not breathe in space? Why does he have to go to a planet to breathe?
Those rules change all the time.
What's the oxygen levels on that planet that they just so happen to be right next to? How did he get choked to death?
I love
how many miles of guts does?
Yeah, exactly. I love how the one original part of the season so far is, in other words, the one part that's not from the comics, that hell part is what everyone's like, don't do this. Yeah, because even when I was watching, I was like, what is the purpose of this?
Yeah, it doesn't even fit in it. It's horrible. Worst part of the show so far, I think. Probably the worst. Well, one of the worst episodes.
Oh, the Yeah, Satan's actually not evil, guys.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a spicy little kink.
Dude, it was so cringe.
Yeah, that was, dude. So that's why I want to make a video on the topic, but I'll never have the time to do it. But I mean, like, everybody talks about, when a story references the Bible too hard, it's cringe, which I can agree on many cases. But it's like they don't hold that same energy when they go word for word through the satanic Bible, because that was like word for word of what a Satanist would do.
Really?
That entire episode. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, heaven isn't real, God isn't real. Like that was like the whole thing of that episode. Satan's actually not a bad guy. He's actually your hero.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. It's so cringe.
Yeah, I was watching. I was like, what does this have to do with the plot of Invincible?
It has nothing to do with
it doesn't. Every one thing, at least integrate it into the story, because you really don't. And I'm like, why am I watching this?
Yeah, no, it sucks, dude.
Yeah, so apparently that was.
There we go, 92. All right, sorry, continue.
Is it that arc was like an arc that was originally planned but got cut?
Mm-hmm.
Is what I heard.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's what they should have done.
Yeah, I think they were right to. I'm like, oh, that's cool. No, they should have cut it. Sometimes ideas end up cut for a reason.
It sucks too because everybody wanted that character to come back.
Yeah, I did too. I liked him, and then I'm like, oh, you know what? Fuck him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sucks.
Basically, Constantine, who's a demon. Who doesn't like that?
Damon Dirkwa was so cool. All right, so far it looks like Force is the new fan favorite character.
Heck yeah.
In the Phenomenova universe. Everyone was like, oh, because I remember everyone was voting. Everyone's like, oh, Force seems the least interesting. And I knew, 93. Okay. Pick it up. We're going to hit our goals. Do you think we're going to hit 100 backers first or 3K first?
How far are you from 3K?
$155.
I think you're going to hit 3K first.
I want to hit those goals, and then I could call it a night.
Absolutely. I think that's a good idea.
It's a Tuesday, dude. But I want to hit those goals. Dude, oh my God. Satan is he's actually like this quirky whatever. It's like, no. No.
He's just misunderstood. And I go, what? All right, whatever.
Dude, fuck Satanists.
Gosh, but it's like it's. I think it's really more of the trend in Hollywood that you can't have just pure evil people. It has to be. Oh, but he's like he was
like worship Satan or something.
Well, yeah.
Epstein files. What? Sorry, no, continue.
Yeah, but
I'm not joking. By the way, I do genuinely think a lot of people in Hollywood worship Satan.
And well, absolutely. There's some good books on it too. I mean, it's not that like there's great morally gray written villains, but it's they made it so cringe or like overblown where I'm just like, just stay away from that from like a good 5 or 10 years. Let's just stick to the pure evil villains.
Dark Cloud is you're gonna find him interesting. I think you guys will find him interesting. I'm not gonna say what I do with him, but whoa, dude, what the fuck? I suddenly got like 3 backers out of nowhere. It'll be like nothing for a while, and then it'll be like, oh, did I just hang on? 95. Let's go. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you're one. I don't think you can hit 100 backers before 3K.
No, I can if they back 5 for the $5 digital tier. There are times where I've gone up like it'll be like big backer, and then it'll be like $5. Which is the thing, you're all appreciated. God bless all of you. But here's the thing: my problem is like as soon as I get that goal, am I going to really go to bed or am I going to stay up?
Yeah, and wondering, oh my gosh, I could get another goal.
I can get another one. I can get another one. I can get
Yeah.
another one.
Let's do another stream. We're staying up all night, boys.
Yeah, really. That's so good, dude. I'm so happy. I could, but should I? Force powered through, and he has an awesome look. Book 3 has been amazing. Book 3, yeah, I really like Book 3. Dude, it wasn't miscarriage. No, let's call it what it is. It was abortion bullshit.
They did that in the comic.
Well,
Yes,
the other thing I'm
horrible.
concerned about is the minute I see Orissa, and I'm like, oh
Anissa.
no.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Well, that's much more tolerable than the abortion block.
Well, yeah, but I'm like, tread carefully, Kirkman.
Because one of our heroes does that. You don't have to defend what Anissa does. We're supposed to be rooting for the heroes, and they're like, "Oh my god, she does this," and I'm like, "That's not a heroic thing to do."
I mean, what reason does she have to abort?
She wasn't ready.
Yeah. You just have godlike powers, no big deal.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like I'm not ready for this kind of thing in my life. First of all, and this is me being honest. So Mark goes off on a mission where he might die. Let's say he does. Okay, if you have truly love him, you have the last thing you want to carry that kid. My dad passed away when I was young. I mean, obviously not when she was pregnant with me, but I know kids that their moms are pregnant with them and the dad died before they even got to meet the kid.
Yeah.
You want to carry on that legacy of the kid. That is the right thing to do. If you're carrying out, Mark might be dead. Also, I'm going to kill his kid. Fuck you, Mark. I'm not going to take a last memory of you. Are you kidding?
You might possibly be giving birth to the most powerful being ever that can keep you guys safe.
There's no way.
In case the Viltrumites win.
Yeah,
you could be giving birth to Dr. Frickin' Manhattan.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, she basically is Dr. Manhattan, which is an annoying thing. I'm like, you're way more powerful than the story is leading you on to be.
Yeah, I know. She does the dumbest shit, and she has these insane powers.
Yeah,
but that's the funny part. It's like I love when creators try to make comic book superheroes air quote relatable, but they completely fail because here's the problem with that: they keep giving them issues that they could easily overcome, and I'm like, this is not the way this works. Or stuff that I'm like, she has the powers of Dr. Manhattan.
She has to be unrelatable. She has to be because of those powers. It's like Dr. Manhattan is written that way because he has those powers. It's really the only logical way a character can
you're right. You're right.
that.
No, you're right, Mr. Sauce. No one with godlike powers to be relatable like the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, for example.
Or Superman.
Well, in some ways, our Lord and Savior is unrelatable, seeing as he has a divine nature.
True that. I'm also at the point where I'm like, does every hero have to be relatable? Can't we just have something to aspire to?
No, we must tear down everything and make it all postmodernist slop. Dude, Phenomenova, by the way, the reconstruction, an age of deconstruction, is made to be aspirational in nature.
Well, see, if you deconstruct the reconstruction, then you can reconstruct again.
That is very true.
Infinite money loop, bro.
Freaking kill me, dude. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, do the deconstruct. Yeah, the Wraith Card is a deconstruction of Phenomenova, if you really think about it. Yeah, can you if you do deconstructionist cringe, I'm fucking canceling the book and brutally murdering all your characters.
There you go.
And I'll be like,
kill Darth Enos, them.
By the way, apparently, that Chuck Dixon, someone had an issue with them, and he had Bloodhaven. Apparently, this is what Chuck said, that they nuked his city and killed all of his characters because they had an issue with him.
Was that a DC thing? Because I think I know what that was.
Well, because Infinite Crisis, there's just a moment.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
At Infinite Crisis, there's a moment where fucking Bloodhaven gets nuked, and apparently Chuck.
They drop chemo on Bloodhaven and blows it up.
Yeah, apparently Chuck is like, they just told him like, yeah, we just like nuked all your characters. Like, dude, what the fuck?
Because they want to kill Nightwing. That's how petty these assholes were.
And they didn't though. They didn't.
No, they didn't. He somehow
They ended up
survived the nuke.
settling. They settled for killing Superboy because
Yeah.
Nightwing would have. Because they agreed that Nightwing, of all the heroes in the DC universe, that Nightwing would have caused the biggest impact because like he's like intersects all these points, right?
Mhm.
He's the most beloved. He's the heart of the DC universe. A lot of people consider him that, right? He's like the Robin. He was Robin, then he's a Teen Titan, but he's connected to Batman. He's connected to the Starfire. Blah 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 blah. Right? And so they're like, but then they were like, yeah, but he's too big to kill off. So they settled for Superboy.
And then they would later bring him back with time.
Of course,
travel.
they bring everyone back, dude.
Yeah. I love how they were like, okay, so no one can come back to life. So everyone can come back to life unless you're Uncle Ben, Bucky Barnes, Gwen Stacy. Okay.
I am calling it out now. They will bring Uncle Ben back, dude.
Well, they did in Spider-Verse. He was a Spider-Man.
Well, no, I'm saying they will. All right, so who do you think is most likely? So Gwen, they'll bring back, I think.
Dude, when's the sequel to that news? The third Spider-Verse movie gonna come out? What the fuck, dude?
I know.
The second one ended so like abruptly.
Yeah, I know, and I'm like, what the hell, man? But
Such a downgrade from the first one. I mean, like it wasn't bad, but it was such a downgrade.
they said one of the reasons for that movie existing is it's to stick it to the people that say that Miles isn't Spider-Man.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Like the whole plot of it is like
You weren't supposed to get the spider.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh God, guys, come on. Did you see, by the way, earlier, I think it was either today or yesterday, that one of the creators for She-Hulk was trying to say that the show was a big hit with viewers?
That is simply not.
Yeah, all three of them, I'm sure. Yeah.
And I'm like, it got canceled though. So what? Why would they cancel it if it was doing so well?
Don't ask questions. Just consume product. Then
Yeah.
get excited for next product.
Exactly.
Speaking of next product, you guys are back Phenomenova issue 4, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what's called a transition in the biz, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn.
Yeah, out of the biz, it's what Vaughn's doing, trying to become. Yeah.
Fuck off. Issue 3, baby.
Yeah.
Issue 4, I should say.
Man, just like about $50, a little more than $50, and then 5 more backers.
Come on, guys.
Already
You
back, so
won. Yeah, thank you, man.
yeah, I guess I figured why not, you know, like whatever.
I'm gonna put it. There we go. Vaughn Cohen bad, She-Hulk good. There we go, Bobby. What's going on, man?
Hey, Bobby.
There we go. Bobby, of course, artist for the creator of the Phenomenova or the Rebel Oasis logo. The original box art for the first few issues. This cover right here. How long did it take, by the way, Bobby? Because this is 11 letters. Because it's Uncanny X-Men is 4 letters. How fucking long did this part? Because I had him draw this part afterwards. Did the letters take a while? And then there's this cover too that he did. The 48
That's a
hour
good
cover.
one. I like that
Yeah,
one.
the cake cover, the 48 hour cover. Yeah, this is available for the first 48 hours.
The meme that you sent me after he made adjustments.
Oh, the adjustments? Yeah, Bobby said that. Yeah. So originally she had like a nipple, whatever. So we were like,
her
oh,
nipple was like bulging through it, and then she had the underwear. She had no underwear at all. I'm like, bro. I'm like, dude. I'm like, you're gonna have to like blur that on thing. I'm like, dude.
Just clothe her.
Yeah. Fuck future Admiral Austria artist, Bobby.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Bobby,
should. Sorry, I
Bobby,
should
we
mention.
would love to get you to do. The good
Unfortunately,
Admiral.
Admiral Austria, he is a deconstruction character.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, he's deconstruction. I don't know what you mean.
How is he a decon? I would argue he's just a true hero.
He's a deconstruction of non-inspiration into inspiration.
What the fuck are you talking
Now,
about?
here's an idea for a superhero, Vaughn. What you do? He's called the Deconstructor, and all he does is he just tears people down verbally. That's all.
Yeah,
he
I mean,
does.
Amber Austria would just throw slurs at him.
The comic book is all slurs.
Listen, there's really Amber Austria is. I mean, it's almost dangerous kind of putting him in the universe because, like, people already have a problem with Superman being overpowered, and then you have Admiral Austria, who's like way better than Superman. So it's going to be interesting writing him.
Fascinating. The good admiral.
Yeah.
Dude,
will we
have an admiral? We have to have an Admiral Austria either cover or print now that it's been built up for so long.
No. We let it stew for very long. Yeah, Bobby, you got to practice your harpoon gun drawing skills. Jared has no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
All right, so he's writing a comic book. Let's explain for the second time. This is a different stream. So for the second fucking time, we're going to go through Admiral Austria. So he has a story called The Wraith Crown, which is set in my universe, but Austria, 20 years after World War III, falls, the son of a veteran, similar to Phenomenova, except this time the father lived. Both of them are basically end up finding these relics. One of them being a Wraith Crown for the son, and then a scepter where a warlock possesses the father, and they end up having to fight. But part of Austria's history in World War III involves a man named Admiral Austria. Take it away.
Sorry. Admiral Austria. So
yeah, go ahead.
Basically, he had dreams. He had inspirations.
Aspirations, you fucking idiot.
I said what I said. Bitch. Anyways, so he had inspirations of aspirations.
Yeah.
And basically, he was like, he had one dream. He wanted to be an admiral. And, to be in charge of his own fleet in the Navy. And they were telling him, the people were telling him above him, are like, sir, we don't have any admirals. We don't have a Navy. You can't be an admiral. And he said to them, there's nothing that I can't do if I put my mind to it. And I tell you what.
Hold on a second. You're going to have to explain this entire thing.
You're going to be cutting me off for.
You're going to have to explain this again right now because we have a new guest coming. You're going to explain the entire fucking thing all over again because he needs to hear this because this man will be inspired and he will appreciate your idea. Trust me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Hey, you got intro videos. So much production value since I last was on your channel.
I definitely didn't just take that from the internet.
Sure you didn't.
Okay, what did I miss? What's Bat Sauce talking about?
Oh yeah, please. All right. So we have he's doing a book in my universe called The Wraith Crown. It's set in Austria 20 years after World War III. Now Austria, so I decided Germany gets redemption, but we unfortunately did have to sacrifice Austria the altar, so they lose again in World War III. They're on the losing side for the third time in a row. But Bats has an idea for an Austrian hero.
This is basically if Hitler became a superhero instead. I mean, we're creating the environment of post World War I.
That's gotta be on the book jacket if Hitler was a superhero.
No. If instead of becoming a villain, he became a hero. What if he
paints and all that?
Yeah, what if he took his artistry skills to a different path? Anyways, so Admiral Austria, when he was a young lad, he had inspirations of aspirations to do one thing, and that was to be an admiral. Mm-hmm. And people told him, you can't be an admiral. We don't have a Navy. And he told them, he looked them straight in the windows of their soul. He said, there is nothing that I can't do if I put my mind to it. And he became an admiral. How he did that? Well, that's the legend that is to be told.
He started the Navy. Now is this like
No,
a gay
actually.
joke? Is this the beginning of a gay joke? Or is
No,
this...
it's not. So I came up. So what happened was we needed basically like our own Captain America for Austria, and I said Admiral Austria as a joke, and I'm like, do you realize why that's stupid? It's because they don't have a navy. Like you can't fucking have. But so his
It's a
arch rival will
landlocked
be
country
General
if
Germany.
People don't know.
Yeah. MB.
Where even is their
DTFT
ocean?
Says congrats.
They're
on the
landlocked.
launch. Thank you, MBDTFT.
Well, there's plenty of lakes.
Thank you.
Yeah, he started in a lake and then he expanded.
Well, we haven't figured out all the details.
He digs.
No, I like
he
the
digs a
idea of an
trench.
Austrian superhero. That's
All
cool.
he does is he digs a trench to the ocean, like a
Barry,
big
is your
wide
book
trench.
still in? Is your book still in?
Yeah, actually, maybe just a quick little shout out to my book because I'm going to close it in the next few days, and it might be
Oh,
$20
fuck yeah.
from 10,000, I think.
Oh, you deserve it, brother. You deserve it. Per Berg is a genius. He created this comic book series called Earthbound.
Oh, you know what? We passed 10,000 already, so don't even.
Let's go!
I don't even care. I'm
No,
going to close
you know
it.
what?
I just
You
wanted
do
to pass
care.
10,000.
Because you want to go further past 10,000. How's it spelled? Or wait, why can't I find the campaign?
Here,
I have to search.
I'll
Send me the link.
I'll share.
Link it.
Wait.
Sauce me. Most overrated actor. Who's the most overrated actor? MSK. MSK thinks someone's the most
Admiral
overrated.
Austria?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Hitler?
So
The Hitler guy's
Fair.
kind of overrated. That's what MSK thinks.
Let me ask you, Per. If you could think of what is
Here we go with this
a
shit.
weapon that just bleeds into the people's hearts, inspiration. Like what weapon would really make you think, wow, that's a hero?
And this is for the Austrian guy.
Admiral, I'm sorry, he worked very hard for that. If you could please be respectful.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, like could he crush people with an anchor or something?
I mean, he could, but I don't know if that really screams inspiration like the weapon he uses.
Yeah, he could like stone. You know how people used to put witches under boards and then put stones on top of the boards until they get crushed?
Yeah, absolutely.
That inspires the people pretty good.
Oh, well, like
think
Giles Corey, rest in peace, legend.
Yeah, but they don't call that getting stoned. They call it getting like, is it stoned and boarded? I don't know. Getting stoned is just they throw rocks at you.
I think
so is when you do drugs. I thought.
for true inspiration, you need something that really connects people, and ties to the themes of the character, and that's why the perfect weapon that I think really inspires people is a harpoon. And I think it just makes sense.
Bobby said we should bring that back. TBH. What about burning witches at the stake? I kind of think that's base, to be honest. Wait, what was the law where it's like too many women can't meet together, or else it's a coven?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Honestly,
Three shall gather in pairs of three or more shall be witches. Thus, if they float, they will be.
I mean,
Well, that's like
they might have been cooking when they came.
What's
up with
that
law.
witch? You said Giles Corey. That was a good reference.
Yeah,
that was like.
But
yeah, the fact that you got to, if they
honest.
kill the men too, I don't feel so bad about it. Like you got to kill a couple men and then kill a bunch of women.
Well, hold on.
I've done zero research on it, but that burning the witch stuff is definitely overblown like crazy.
I've done zero research, but it's over.
Yeah. I mean, they only burned like a couple witches. They burned like 5 witches,
Well,
and of
hang
those
on.
5, 3 of them were actually witches, and then 2 were innocent. Sorry.
Yeah, well, then you gotta, you gotta take what like the others will go to heaven. You gotta get rid of the witches. and
Yeah,
stuff.
they're probably like collaborators,
Yeah.
First
Like
of
Giles
all,
Corey.
let's be honest. I mean, I think witches. All right, so witches. But that's another thing too. Is people are like, Oh my god, they would never sacrifice people, and it's like, dude, for all human history, do you think people just like stop performing human sacrifices, like abruptly out of nowhere? Come on, they still do it.
These days, they get it out of the way with abortion, allegedly.
Based.
There you go.
Based. Yeah. But anyway, that's like the second time abortion has come up. Good lord. Wait, do you have the
Yeah.
Twitter link?
On that note,
Back his
yeah.
book. Back his
Yeah.
book to
Speaking
save
of
a baby.
abortion,
Back his book to save a child's life.
Yeah. Wait, I'm sharing it. Can you throw it up?
Remember
Let's
when
just look at it for 1
everything
second.
was normally with base?
Okay. As you can see, we passed 10,000. So I'm good. I'm good. But here's my book, Grand Prix. Many have read it. Grab it if you are interested.
When's 2 go up on Global Comics?
When 2 go buddy?
That's a good question.
No,
Maybe
'cause
never.
I did.
No,
Grand
I
Prix,
should
but
because
I
you
haven't
read the first
2.
one. Yeah, I saw your guys' video. I appreciated it. But
Yeah, you did.
yeah, maybe I can get you guys free copies if you ever want to read them or something.
Word.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, dude, I like the 2. Well, I like 1. Here's the thing: I read it all like at once, so like to me, I
Oh, it all
different- I
blurs.
forget. Yeah, it all kind of blurs. But I liked 1 and 2. I think I might have remember even liking the second. But the second one is like more climactic. There's no setup. It's like so. Second one also
Yeah.
has the greatest grammar joke in human history.
The greatest what joke?
Grammar joke in human history.
What's that?
Hang on, let me find it. It's a hoot. It's a real hoot, Perry. You really outdid yourself with that one. I did laugh. I genuinely laughed. Wait, what's the short guy who has the big mouth?
Blogart.
Blogart, best character in the book. Best character.
Oh, is it
Black-
about? Is he talking about driving or something? Or I forget.
I don't. Do we want to let
Yeah.
MSK in or no? Because MSK
God.
is chaos.
Can you believe some losers actually beta read?
who beta reads?
No, Sigma read.
Beta is in the name. Why would you do that?
It's like,
Doesn't
why?
your
I've been.
wife beta reads, right? Does your
What's
wi-
that?
Your wife beta reads, isn't she?
Yeah, my wife. Thank you.
She's the master beta of all the betas.
Dude, so, Bax, you need to get in the habit of seeing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, already in, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, butt sauce. So can I ask you a question? A good friend, Mr. Bats.
Yes.
I was having a fun time at the after party at the F&T and MegaCon, and you called me, telling me that you needed to fight several people who I was hanging out with. Can you explain
Absolutely.
this?
What do you mean? What's there to explain?
Well, I mean, just say like Sammy, me, and Iron Oxide, we were all having fun. You're like, I want to fight Iron Oxide, and he's like, what did I do?
No, I didn't say I want to. I said I'm going to.
Why?
I said he's got to do Rogues Gallery, and he didn't, so I got to fight him. I mean, it is what it is.
But why would?
That's how it
The
is.
rule's a rule.
Oh yeah, Pear, we got to get you on. It's just every time it hasn't worked out. But we do fully intend to get you on.
When do you guys do it?
Saturdays, allegedly.
Once a month.
Oh.
At this point.
This
Yeah.
boy- Dude, it's been terrible. But Rose Gallery is the greatest show. When it happens, it's a great show.
Yeah, it's been
When
a lot
it
better too.
Yeah, I'm not. Dude, your arch rival. You got it's
And don't put
unfortunate.
no, that not even.
All right. Well, anyway, Bats wants to run them hands.
It's not really I want to. I have to. I mean,
Well, Bats was at L MegaCon.
I was at El MegaCon. Some say the better at MegaCon.
Dude, MegaCon was fun, man. But it was it's like, here's the thing about that kind of show though. It's like there's so many people that it's like you got like I pitched to like everyone who goes by, so like I got good sales because out of if 1 in every 20 people buys my fucking book, that's good. But it also means I had to fucking work for those goddamn sales, dude. But I did.
Imagine you're at Cabo, Mexico, and you're like, "Fuck, man! I wish I was in MegaCon right now."
And that's what you were like. Were you? So you
Yeah.
were. He was at CopeCon.
No. That's in
Oh, that was
like
in
New Jersey or something
Yeah,
like
New
that.
So
Yeah.
Jersey.
you're saying
and-
you didn't have FOMO?
No, what? The opposite.
Yeah, that's not true.
Oh, you're saying
dude.
you have massive FOMO?
Yeah, because I was like, I was going to table with him potentially at MegaCon,
Yeah.
but it was like,
Oh yeah.
oh, it's what weekend? Like, fuck, it's my brother's bachelor party.
But he was with me the weekend before at Awesome Con, which is a great show. Great show. Dude, here's the thing about Heroes Con. I enjoyed it. It's a very good networking show, but it wasn't the best show. MegaCon had Cheech Marin and the third most violent cartel leader. Who's Cheech Marin?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look up.
You had me a cartel leader. All right.
Cheech
Oh,
Marin
there-
is an
wait,
American.
First
actor.
off, don't tell me you don't know.
Oh,
who
Cheech.
Marin
Oh,
is.
no. You got it. Well,
Yeah.
when you say Cheech,
Oh, wait, he's
Cheech
in
and Chong,
Spy
yeah.
Kids 3.
Oh my god. Oh my
He's in.
God.
Yeah, he's friends with Robert Rodriguez. He's in all his movies.
Yeah,
But
Cheech and Chong.
they're saying
dude.
he's a guest at the convention. Yeah, that is a funny deep cut for a convention to grab Cheech Marin.
Well, no, all right. So, his Comic Con he's talking about is not real. He was coping and seething because he wasn't at MegaCon. He was at like his brother's wedding, so he just kept saying, "Hey
Bachelor
guys, I'm
party,
at
yeah.
MegaCon." So he wasn't at-
I did a whole string of videos.
Oh,
just
so you
talking about
invented
now-
a non-existent
yeah,
competing
Well,
convention?
That's
they
great.
say a convention. It's a collection of people with like-minded ideas.
but
And
there was no one else.
I
in the
really
video.
saw
cult.
that. No, there were so many people listening to the story of Phenomenova that I was pitching, and the Wraith Crown, which they loved, and
The Wraith Crown,
really
yeah.
became a giant.
Let me
collection
get.
of
They
ideas.
they happen to like your book better than mine, of course.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they see like such a warrior. They see like manliness, and they're like, "Wow, that's a character that I'd like to see defend me." You know,
It was like a retreat for startup entrepreneurs more than a convention.
yeah. Like I said, I mentioned in the video, but like there were some fans of the Phenomenova book. You know, they're
MS-13
like a group of Argentinians.
I got FOMO for that one, sort of. I don't know until you die, but
Yeah, that well, it'd be I don't know if it would be an old death. It would be a death.
Yeah, I did have to move with the cartels because I had this great business model, which if I could just get it right, it's gonna. I tell you, it's gonna work, man. Think about it, guys. Thousands of Mexicans every single day cross the U.S. border.
But if
That's
they, yeah,
thousands of potential comic book customers.
Oh my
So
god.
you just reach them. That's so many people. You can
yeah, we'll be like, hey, something to read to pass the time.
Do you just want to pull up my clips?
you need to study your English.
All
Here,
right,
take
yeah,
this
let's
reading
go-
material.
Yeah, let's go through L MegaCon. Let's find your clips. But also, Paris, send me the link in the private chat, and I'll put it in the chat. In
Oh,
the
what for my
meantime-
Kickstarter?
Yeah.
Okay. Tonight's your night, though. I don't even give a shit.
No. Don't be. No. I haven't had you on my show in so long. I want to. It'll also take me a whole 2 seconds to.
You got a super chat.
By the way, did you? Oh, did you get a super chat? You guys going to for the Fans Fest? Well,
What's that? Never
the
heard of
guy
it.
who was organizing it was really nice, and then I missed the DM by him, not even intentionally. I haven't been great DMs, and he whined about me on stream, which was really. I'm like, all right, man. So I wished him the best. He was very nice to me in person. He seems like a very stressed out guy, but
The promoter.
yeah, but he like spurred out on me on the stream, and I'm like, all right, man. Like I genuinely enjoyed meeting him. So I wish them the best. But yeah, I probably not.
Mhm.
But that's unfortunate because he was very nice to me, in person. But yeah, all right. So where back to your L MegaCon videos? I have to find.
Yeah.
L so fucking stupid.
Wow. Okay.
I
Bobby's
hate
got
the
a great, fantastic idea here. Globalism con.
globalism.
Brought to you by the United Nations.
All right, here we go.
I mean, what better thing to get the entire globe?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, everybody, wasn't able to make it down to MegaCon. Hope you're having a good time. Check out that preview book with Von Coleman. Got the Wraith Crown with Phenomenova issue 4 preview. Sorry, just something about Von just being self-conscious with me being around because he has like low T or something like that. But he sent me down on a trip. We're out here in Mexico trying to give them the good word of
No quote in
Phenomenova,
this video
trying
at all.
to do some outreach. So it's a business trip, and I did book a little place with the Phenomena card. So
I would never fucking trust you with the card.
and save some money. So we're out here doing business. And we're going to bring the good people of Mexico, the country, Phenomenova, and the Wraith Crown. So coming to you guys soon.
The books are in English, by the way. There's no Spanish translation.
Mucho fasto. And have a good one. I'll report back later. Have a good one.
Every fucking day I'd set up for the con, I'd see one of these stupid ass fucking videos on my feed tagging me. And I'm like, I'm not promoting this.
It's funny. The Phenomena card is a hilarious concept.
What's up, everybody? Day
That
3
credit
in
card.
Mexico out here. Thank you, Bon, for the all-paid business trip here to spread the word of the Phenomenova universe. Thank you for trusting me with the Phenomena card to make the decisions to get the word out there. I'm wearing my Man with No Strings comic book
That
tank
comic
top
was good.
from Zay Comics. Check that out, dude. Sweet comic. But yeah, like, been out there for 2 nights now. People are loving it. They're hearing it. The Wraith Crown also. Again, guys, these comics you can get on the email list at rebelwastestudios.com. I'll put a link like in the comments or something like that. But yeah, like, I'm telling them about it. They're loving it. They really like the Wraith Crown. There's something about like they're just like, man, this is a manly character. They see like a warrior, and it's awesome. We did run into a group of like Argentinians, and they seem to really prefer the Galvanite Phenomenova character. They're saying something about like his hair. They were speaking like weird Spanish. They were saying something about like Uber or something. I don't know. It was weird. I haven't heard that Spanish before. But they really liked that blonde character. And yeah, so it's been great. Look forward to the rest of the trip. Mucho gracias to the people here, and much love. Oh, I also got to tell them about the other character that's in the universe, Admiral Austria, and like I'm really only hearing great feedback about that. They just see such an inspiring figure, and they see him with his harpoon gun, and they're just like, that's a superhero that I want to read about. So again, guys, go to rebelwastestudios.com, sign up to the email list, and I'll check back in later, guys.
What's really good about seeing the word bro thinks he's getting a fight home.
He just stays there forever.
Yeah. It's just literally just. All right, here we go. This one.
Out here with a new business strategy, trying to sell the Phenomenova comic, Wraith Crown. Trying to go to the customers with whatever motive we can use. I figure boat, is the best way to use that kind of expense. Try when you're doing marketing, guys. Try new things. Get out there. Don't be afraid to spend a little bit of money. There's gonna be a return on that. So don't worry, Ron. I'm gonna get your money back on this. And yeah, all right, guys. Have a good one.
The fucking final part.
Hey guys, out here with another marketing strategy. They say thousands of Mexicans go through the desert trying to cross over to the States, and that's thousands of potential comic book customers. So I'm using this opportunity, the Rebel Wasted Studios money and investing, and you got to bet, you got to spend money to get money. We'll probably have to get like 200 something customers from this, but I don't see that being a problem. Like I said, thousands of potential comic book customers, and so we're going to be out there catching it down, getting the word out about Phenomenova. And I got this driver Hefe, so we can I can pitch on the go. It's all about strategy, guys. Think big, think bold.
Where's my
have a
60
good one.
pesos?
Hey guys out here.
Sweet.
I fucking knew
Every failure is a lesson.
it's a lesson. Making up profit will balance this out. Fuck off.
Hopefully, I love the hopefully at the end.
When you're marketing your comic book, your book, whatever, don't be afraid. There's always going to be obstacles. No matter what, you have to take that leap and get out there and get going. On the way, okay, on the way. Let's go.
Nice.
Hey, you gotta get to the customers. How bad? We just spent a lot of our Pullman's money. You gotta find them out there. We're having our money back. Right.
All right, what can I get context for like literally any of this? Like, what the fuck is?
What do you mean? I'm in the desert trying
It's
to
marketing.
find customers. It's
He
marketing.
took
yeah.
the Phenomena card. He's taking profits from Megacon.
He got the Phenomenova and he was trying to find some Phenomena customers. See, there you go. It's all marketing.
No, that was when I had my rib taken out. Thank you very much.
I know. I was trying to connect.
Oh, so you can suck your own D.
You know what the first time I heard that was?
When it happened?
Oh, boy.
When I got told I was going to have my rib taken out. I told the first person I told, I was like, yeah, they said they're going to have to take my rib out. I was like, oh, you're going to be able to suck your own dick?
I heard that might be a millennial thing. You guys are a little bit younger generation.
Right.
Supposedly,
That's
that's what the meme they said. Like, I think it's impressive that the pre-meme internet era, with just like elementary school recesses, we managed to spread a nationwide rumor that what's his face
Marilyn Manson.
was able to suck his own D because he got a rib removed. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Parrot, tell everyone about your. I'm going to pull up the campaign, whether you want me to or not, because this is good. Tell everyone about this book. What is Grand Prix? What is it about? Because people need to read it. People need to
Grand
learn.
Prix is like the second arc, and if you so choose, you could start with this one. There's two separate stories, but then the other one would be like a prequel. But I've been told if one or the other, all being equal, it's probably best to start just from the beginning. But the first one's free too on Global Comics and Gumroad, and that each volume is 140 pages, 150. This one's more like might even crack 160. The first kind of volume of Grand Prix, which is the first half of the story. And yeah, so that's what's for sale now. It's like the first trade basically. And you can catch up on all the floppies. There's been 3 double issue releases. And it's kind of this like sci-fi universe. This one, it's kind of loosely structured like Enter the Dragon, the cool Bruce Lee movie. But it's like entering a fighting tournament undercover. One of the ways I was kind of pitching it to myself when I was like trying to write it or whatever was like, it's like a really good story mode for a fighting game. So like lots of inspiration from like from like Tekken and Capcom, various Capcom games and stuff.
Yeah, dude. Everyone should back it. I really like the first one, and I'm really liking Grand Prix so far. And it deserves a bigger following. It's pretty good.
Yeah, thanks.
So everyone absolutely check it out. I'm excited. I'm excited for Grand Prix. And I want more. Let's see, what do we got? So is Earthbound coming up in 5 years? No, it's not. No, it'll be here.
This one's out now, or Earthbound's already out, and then this is out, or it's like done. So this will be fulfilling in like the next month.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you want books fast, you guys know I had a cool idea that I'm thinking about. This is like that thing where I have stuff I should be working on, and then my most recent idea is the one I want to shelve everything.
I know. I get that. I get that.
Yeah, but this thing, it's kind of fast-ish, so I'm hoping I can maybe do it fast. But it would just be, it's kind of a weird idea, but it would be, I've been doing mini comics as like a bonus for every campaign. I've done like 5 now. And they're like Yeah, you might have seen that they print on 8.5 by 11 paper, and then they're kind of assembled from that to make an 8-page comic. At the same, it's the same aspect ratio as a regular comic, but way smaller. So like you picture like an eighth of a regular sheet of paper. That's how big they are. And so my idea was like, if I could tell a story that's just told in mini comics, and so I was thinking like 8 mini comics. So the story is like you get like a Ziploc bag with 8 mini comics in it, and it says like pull one out at random and read it. So that it's designed to be read out of order. But the idea being that if you read it, no matter what order you read it in, it's going to be kind of cool. And so I thought of kind of a way to do that where it kind of works. And so I'm thinking about trying to do that, and we'll see. So, but the other thing that is fun about it is if I do that, like that may, if I really try and pull this off, that would be a campaign, kind of just a for fun side thing. I wouldn't even like set a super high goal, but it would be kind of fun because I could ship it to people for $0. Like it's literally zero overhead because it's just printed on printing paper with a laser printer, and people could assemble it themselves, or I could do it, but that would charge a little more. But it's like, yeah, do you want 8 sheets of paper that you have to assemble the mini comics and then read this story out of order? It's like $5, and I'll mail it to you. And then so unprecedented low buy-in with weird low overhead costs, and kind of an experimental pitch, that it's like designed to be read out of order.
No, it's good.
Kind of like Pulp Fiction or something. It's like they're just like 8 scenes that they're all cool. So whatever order you read it in, it kind of works.
That's dope, dude. Yeah, everyone should check this out. And check out whatever Paraburger is doing, because this man is a genius. Man is an absolute genius. I'm gonna go ahead and play. Do you want to play the trailer or no?
Nah. Let's not.
Nah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, dude. Earthbound's a lot of fun, and I got to read more of your stuff. But everything I've read of yours, I've liked.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited for the second one. I'm gonna read the second one before I get to Grand Prix because I got to do it. I got to do it.
Yeah, I do it in order. Yeah, I'll get you the second one, Bat Sauce. I'll find a way.
Oh, a way.
Bobby backed it, and he paid a little extra to get boobies drawn in the a remark kind of thing.
Of course he did.
There we go. All right, and then this is great. And then we got 4 we're $50 away from 3K, and I'm 4 backers away from 100. Oh, there we go. Yeah, all right, we passed 3K. Let's fucking go. Literally
nice.
3K. Okay,
perfect. Dopamine passing 3K.
Injected it in my vein.
3 backers away.
Let's go. Ooh. Pull it up. Damn straight. All right, 97. Now we get the triple digits, and I'm happy. I am very happy. This has been a considering that I launched in I literally as soon as I got the notification, I'm like, I'm sick of fucking waiting. We're launching, and whatever I get, I get. So,
That's the right attitude, Vaughn.
I'm like, I don't. Well, because here's the thing: I've done it 3 times. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You guys will back it when you back. If you back it, like, that's why I do a 48-hour cover, is to not stress myself out, to give myself like, okay, so it's enough time for there's pressure, but there's not like too much pressure on me. And then if you whine about it, you just have to pay out the ass to get all the covers. So that's what I did. And I'm trying to find a way that's like, because stress is inherently part of every project, But I will say it's like getting that number, like, because when you have more issues in the tank, it's like, hey, this guy's actually like done a good thing. People like it. He's done it better. Like everyone's liking issue 3 a lot, which I think 3 is my best. Now, there are some, by the way, I totally forgot, missed opportunity on my part. There are some Paraburger covers left, which you guys can get.
Sweet. Let's sell a few of those. They printed really well. You mentioned
yeah,
that.
dude, they printed really nice. But fun fact, they're actually reversed. So if you look, his name is backwards because it was the Thunderclaps thing was on the other side. So we just and
yeah.
Also, another fun fact: Pearberg is technically the co-creator of minor Phenomenova character Dr. Barbara Bentley, because he was like, "What does the Doctor look like?" And I'm like, "That's a fucking great question," because we didn't get to those pages yet. So
I'm gonna hold you to that if you ever get a Netflix deal.
Well, I told you that. I mean, okay, the Doctor, cool. The Doctor, I mean, I don't, because even then, the Doctor is technically not in this issue because it's just the Doctor. It's like I imagine it's like a Mission Impossible style mask, but the Tunnel Twin is under, but we don't know what the Tunnel Twins look like yet.
Yeah.
Vaughn, will you use my money on betting? I'll bet on getting the books for my paying customers done. If that counts as betting.
She's going to be ever so slightly altered just to avoid having to compare money.
You can't do that. No. You can't. No, that will, co-creator of Barbara Bentley, Dr. Barbara Bentley from Phenomenova. What cups, Pearberg, as the co-creator of Barbara Bentley, what is her cup size?
In honor of Bobby, her cup size is double D, or maybe whatever's bigger.
Did you draw it with that? Oh, let's zoom in, enhance.
By the way, Vaughn, I just backed. Just want to let you know.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Now, do you guys know the lady who did the nudity scene in True Detective? I forget her name.
Alexandria Daddario. I've seen.
Yeah.
I have not seen the show when I was younger.
I
hate that I answered that. So
Yeah.
I was younger.
I still have the window open at all times.
No, when I was younger,
Yeah, you
when I
gotta
was
tell.
younger, I've sensed. I don't do that anymore. But
yeah, her boobs don't look gargantuan when she's wearing a shirt, and then if
Dude,
she
they're
takes her shirt
fucking
off, they
huge.
look gargantuan. So that's
Which is
what
good.
I did. That's my style.
That is the ideal. That's
Sleeper
honestly.
tits, huh?
Yeah.
Sleeper tits. Yeah. So you aren't going to be using the backer money at strip clubs. That was not in the plan. No. And Jared also endorses MSK. MSK.
No, I don't.
Jared, do you know MSK?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Dude, MSK is.
I've been on his show many times.
Dude, MSK, like, here's the thing. He's like this in person too. Like, I'm afraid in public. There are times I'm like, dude, like, I'm afraid to bring him somewhere publicly because he's gonna just say some shit. Like, I was when we had dinner at the restaurant, I was genuinely like, I was afraid we were gonna get thrown out of the restaurant for some of the shit he was. I'm like, dude, you cannot say this, and like, this is not like an internet. Like, dude, there are going to be consequences if we are thrown out of this. This is bad. And he just does not care. I kind of respect it.
Well, yeah, he's not going to get in trouble with his white privilege.
MSK is dude, he was wearing drip though, dude. Like, MSK has drip in person. You know what, Pear, have you been on MSK's show?
No, but they are asking in the chat, and we're currently DMing for me to get on his show.
Oh, it's an experience.
Nice.
Dude, I will say he has a comic buying audience. Like, I do genuinely, like, I get sales when I go on the MSK show.
Nice.
Now, at what cost?
Your dignity.
All right. So for context, we were in an Asian restaurant. So MSK says, and all of them look like they worked in anime. All right.
What did it taste like?
Wait, what did you say to Jen Saska? Apparently she got up and walked away and was like because he just
he probably said, "Don't you think women are like retarded?"
Yeah.
He said, because I wasn't there. Like, all I heard was cordial. She is a very cool, fun person. I don't know what the fuck MSK to make her go, yep, that's enough. MSK, what the fuck did you do?
Come on,
dude. He's on new Blackstreet. Kato,
I know Kato would know. Yeah, I was gonna say Kato.
Yeah, I asked him. I'm like, is MSK ever getting on your show? And he said, no. He's banned. She gave the smoky eyes for some fun. That did not happen. of all the things that never happened, that did not happen most. There's no there's no fucking chance that she gave. Nah. Saskas are great. I've only met Jen, but Jen was great, so they're at least half great. Let's see, dude. Heroes Con, I'm excited for it this year. Hopefully, there's actually like we get actual traction in our fucking alley this time. That would be great.
Oh, here, that's right. I keep forgetting I'm going to Heroes Con.
But you don't. But you sold well, though.
Dude. I don't think I'll ever sell that well again for my novels because I had the energy. I don't foresee having that type of energy ever again.
Why?
Because like part of it
did you get felted?
No, I didn't get felted. It's just it's really hard to summon that energy, and yeah, I can access like 80% of that, but
oh, dude, MegaCon would have it would be in the grave. That shit.
I was just like in the zone, and I don't foresee like being in the zone like that.
I'm telling you that kind of shit, that enthusiasm. I bother every single person that walks on my table. But people are like, I can't. No, I do it. I'm a shameless whore when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, but I was way
you
more
were good.
aggressive.
You were
I
good.
was asking everyone who passed by. I'm like, hey, you ever work in customer service?
No, that pitch works.
It was so good, but I also don't want to ask everyone that walks
All right,
past.
so
the
let me
table
ask you a
if
question.
you're in
Who is
customer
the
service.
weirdest? Who was the weirdest? So if you're because we've tabled 3 shows together. What was the weirdest audience?
Oh, Awesome Con.
Awesome.
I mean, maybe because it's fresher in my mind, but no, I definitely think it was Awesome Con.
Baltimore was the like we're not spending money at all audience.
Did we see Guy Thong in Baltimore?
Oh God.
So we saw
It's
Guy
been that
Thong in
guy.
Awesome Con. So
That was the Katana cosplayer, correct?
yeah, dude, seriously.
I've seen that guy at New York Comic Con. he wears that like he does.
It's a
that
fetish. Yeah, it's a fetish.
Yeah, and it's everyone else's problem.
Yeah. But yeah. No, I mean that pitch works great. It's just it's a lot, and you do run into a lot of awkward conversations with it.
Hey, thank you, MSK. MSK. He just backed.
Hey. Yeah, you ask people if they work in customer service, which 99% of people worked in customer service in some way, shape, or form. So when they say no, and then they say what they do, and then they just describe customer service, I'm like, okay.
Dude, people at conventions like trying to sometimes like pulling teeth, dude. Did I ever tell you this? One of the weirdest customers. Kayla was with me. I was at fucking Granite State Comic Con. Go, hey, do you want to check out my book? And he stops and he goes, and he starts like getting actually angry, and he grabs his face. He's like, in front of my table, and I'm like, holy shit!
And he was about to send, dude.
And I'm like, do you want to like take a look at my book? Because at this point, I'm like, you can get away from. Jesus, I didn't like mean. Like, dude, you don't have to. And he starts like looking through my book. And I'm like, all right, so this is really fucking uncomfortable, whatever. And he's just kind of looking through. I'm looking at Kayla. Kayla literally has to walk away. She fucking can't hold it in because I'm making faces that are like trying to get her to break character. Because I'm like, and so he puts it down at his one point and he walks away. And then later he comes back. He's like, oh, I want the book. I'm like, okay. I'm like, do you want me to sign it? He's like, no. I'm like, all right. So like, and then I turn to Kayla. I'm like, I guess you like the book. You just didn't like me.
Yeah.
I mean, you run in not that extreme, but you run into a couple of those guys at every convention, just being like, you want me to come over there? Yeah, I guess.
Dude, people are weird about like. I'm like, do you want to check out the book? And they'll be like on the other side of the aisle, like leaning. And I'm like, dude, just walk to the table, man.
Yeah, just people are just so socially awkward. They're like, I don't know how to. I don't know. Can I say no? Can I?
I'm like, dude, if you like,
I just left the house for the first time in 87 years.
Yeah, dude,
I mean, you seriously like. Sometimes you have to be like, you can say no. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't like this is I'm more uncomfortable than you are right now. Like you could just say no, dude. Like I'm not gonna be offended. This is like it's okay.
What if
it's
playing
really great,
hard
though.
to get with
I just
certain
can't.
buyers? Tell them like, dude, I don't even want you to buy my book. Keep walking, buddy.
Yeah, fuck off. Don't even buy my book. Yeah, I'm
Why are
sure
you
that'll
looking?
work out.
Why are you
as a
looking, huh?
strategy.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
You're not worth it.
You think you're worthy of this
Yeah.
masterpiece?
Yeah, that's what I meant. All right. Well, what? How many we at right now? 97 or 98? 98, right?
Mhm.
Oh my God, you're the worst.
Yeah, I'm a 98, dude. I'm
Okay.
a 2 away. All right, you know what? I'm gonna make an obligatory tweet 2 away. Here's what I'll do. Ready? This is the secret strategy of Von Coleman's.
Wait, so the preview book was a preview of issue 4, right? Vaughn, I have just asked you
yeah.
a question. Yes. So how the cover for the preview book that's just exclusive for the preview book?
Yeah, so that's exclusive for the preview book. Yeah, it's not for issue.
Oh.
Yeah, that was an
You
exclusive.
don't really say
cover.
that though.
Well, I always have.
Have you?
Well, I didn't feel. I guess I never felt. Oh, exclusive preview for a cover for a preview book. The book itself was exclusive. But yeah, the cover is also exclusive.
I feel like that's an important tidbit because it's a cool cover.
Yeah, it is. Mike, how's it going, Mike?
You. Oh wait, let me check my email.
But
You
on
should
that
make a
note,
Coke
I am
tonic.
off to sleep. I will see you gentlemen
All right,
later.
Jared, glad
Hey,
we
man.
caught up, buddy.
See you, Jared.
See you. See you.
Yeah. No offense to any nerd, but I do truly mean this. For the love of God, take a shower. Dude, all right, so I mean, I guess it's just it all blends together at cons. I don't know. I probably go nose blind quickly.
Okay, so I have emailed him.
Okay.
I'm
What's
looking at
that?
it right now.
So Bats is saying he did email you. We have a.
Unless you're giving me the wrong email.
Dude, I'm giving you literally. I copy and pasted what Mike told me. Narwhal, wake up, says Mike.
Sorry, I'm multitasking. a
No,
little bit.
this is Mike S. Miller, Bobby. Our good friend. Bobby, we hang on, everyone here, you, me, Pear, Bobby, Mike. This is a Heroes Con reunion in chat. And then we also have MSK.
Are you going? You're going to Heroes Con this year, you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same people that I was getting a table with.
No, this
last
is
year.
Mike S. Miller, Bobby. This is actually Mike S. Miller. Mike S. Miller, right? Isn't cross examinations Mike?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember from the early days. What's up, Mike? But yeah, I might not make it this year. It's weird. It's up in the air, sort of, but it's like the table that my boys, we were going to get this table, and there's a group chat, and they're kind of still waiting. They're like, yeah, we're still waiting to see if we got the table. I'm like, I think we didn't get in. Whatever happened, I don't know. But it's been
Well, I'll tell you, dude, if you want to go to Bell County, let me know.
yeah, that
table
could be
there.
sweet. Yeah.
Phil Diaz will be there. Eric will be there. Eric
The
July,
thing I wanna do is
literal
that-
Antichrist. Eric July.
Every year there's like something in Texas. I don't even know if it's a con, but they do like river floats.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Whoa.
There's a bunch of meetups.
Wait, what con has river floats?
It's called
SawCon?
yeah, no, it's called yeah. I ruined the joke because I couldn't think of anything fast enough.
Oh, what is it?
It's called criminal river swimming con. I don't know. It's called Immigrant Con.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds really great for marketing.
Yeah.
Why
Can I
are
borrow the
there illegals
Phenomenova
there?
card? The Phenomenova card.
Doesn't even make sense.
Thousands of potential customers.
And how much would you say the round trip was? What's the run up on the Phenomenal?
Well, it's free because you do all the swimming yourself. So
Well, when you consider what we should be making back,
right.
from
The customers, I'm
investment,
sure they'll be. I'm sure
I mean-
the Mexican immigrants, I'm sure will come in any minute now and flood my campaign.
I mean, I think it costs negative money, honestly. I think we're gaining
NBC Con, dude. NBC Con was kind of 90% of MegaCon, to be honest, dude. Dude, no, New York Comic Con was actually pretty bad. Like, I'm like, hey, I got comics, and they just like they're like zoned out, walking to the next thing. Like, there was a lot of those major cons, like, dude, NPCs. Oh, although we did have that one customer Bats that we think was a clone.
Oh yes, he was absolutely a clone. Well, he's not just a clone; he's like a couple tiers of clone. Whereas in
Dude,
like they
clones
with every model.
That guy, yeah, like that guy was a clone because he was saying shit that like almost made sense but wasn't, and I'm like, I think he might have been programmed. Like, what is the newest lingo? How is it applied to the con? But like, he didn't quite get it. I felt like like when I was talking to him, it felt like trying to have a conversation with AI. It was like, dude. NYCC, I like NYCC, but it's MegaCon was really. I mean, here's the thing: I didn't have my own setup at NYCC. If I did, I might have sold better. But MegaCon is like a fucking great show. At Lexington, Kentucky, I murder at that show. Apparently, Emerald City is very good.
Oh, really? I should have gone. I didn't go this year.
I don't know. If it's
That's
easy to
kind of
get in.
sometimes I went like it was a while ago now, and it was too crowded, and I wasn't selling comics at the time. I just didn't have fun, so I kind of haven't gone back. But
Yeah.
it's that saying like no one goes to that one anymore. It's too crowded. That's like Seattle Comic Con.
Yeah, but here's the thing: like, there's a difference between, and this is one of the main things I've learned. Like for example, Heroes Con is a great fan show. It's an okay show as a vendor. Same with Baltimore. It's okay. Awesome Con was great as a vendor. Heroes Con was very good for you, but you know what's going on, timescales? Yeah, I mean, certain shows are bad. Like Lexington, I don't know what it's like as a fan. I've never been there as a fan, but I can tell you, as a vendor, I'm very happy with how I did.
Baltimore
Some shows,
Comic-Con, just Harry Potter fans.
Baltimore Comic Con, Bats is really upset. He's really upset about that. How much you have to pay to get a Galvanite Warhorse? I'll tell you what. I was talking to my artist. We're gonna work on issue 5 first, but eventually we'd love to open up commissions.
I mean, Ghost
But ask
Warhorse.
Bobby if you want. Bobby could do probably Galvanite Warhorse.
Ghost
By the way,
Warhorse is incorporated into the Wraith Crown's powers.
I did get into, but I ended up passing up on what the fuck is the Alaska Con? Fairbanks Comic Con. But I was like, I don't know if there's going to be enough people. Are you funded yet? Not yet. Not yet, Phoenix Press. I am 50, but I didn't expect to be in the first day. It launched in the middle of the day on a Tuesday. I've never, unless I have like a fake goal. Like my first campaign, I launched 1,000. I funded quickly, but it was like 1,000, which wasn't my actual. That was like, I'm going to make when Fairbanks. Yeah, is there a big con in Alaska? Because Alaska.
I doubt it, dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, do you guys all congregate to? I don't know. I have a friend.
Alaska is very low populated.
Actually, fun fact. So my buddy, who co-created Thermo with me, he wanted to create a character that could beat all of my characters. It come with one power, and he goes controlling temperature. That's where Thermo was born. So the character inspired by him. He helped co-create the character. He's living in Alaska right now.
Yeah, I mean, I've already created a character that beats all your characters, so.
Admiral Austria, is that who you're talking
That's
about?
one of them, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even though I came up with name.
Yeah, it's fine. You can come up with a name. I did everything that made him inspirational. So,
dude, 100 people would be a huge shit. Because the thing, here Fairbanks, everyone's like, "Oh, Fairbanks is fun." I'm like, to my friend, I'm like, "Dude, look, I would love to visit you, but I'm like, if I have to pay to ship all those books and fucking 100 people show up, like, dude, I'll just drive like an hour and find like 100 people at this show." Like, you know what I mean?
We should start one called For the Tards Con or something.
For the Tards Con. Well, that's I mean, we could.
That one's already trying to get funds right now as we speak.
Yeah, for the Tards Con. For the Tards Con. I mean, here's the thing. SawCon. If we ever do it, we have to call it SawCon.
Oh yeah, that is funny.
The Bobby already designed the logo for SawCon.
SawCon?
Yeah, SawCon.
You never
is
heard
nuts.
of SawCon? It's one of the most famous ones.
Yeah. Oh, 99 backers. Let's go. We only have one backer left. Then I hit 100. New York, SDCC, Emerald City, Phoenix. I'm going to be at Phoenix Fan Fusion, C2E2, Dragon Con I couldn't get into. Those are my best regular shows, says Mike. Yeah, I didn't get C2E2 was the same. Lexington Comic Con was great, but Emerald City, yeah, I wasn't able to go this year. Dragon Con I didn't get into. Phoenix, I'm gonna be at Denver, and then I'm driving down to Phoenix. Yeah, dude, I want to go to. Well, here's the thing: I'm waitlisted at Motor City, so if I don't get in, I'm going to go to a local show. But dude, I'd love to check out Michigan.
That sounds weird.
You know what?
Michigan, dude.
You know what I'm thinking? Be funny.
What, dude?
When the Wraith Crown does release, I have to start like posting in German to like Austrian Reddit
Standard
subreddits.
job. Dude, I have a friend who's an actor who he's German. His name is Robert. He has a German accent.
Yeah.
I could probably
Like,
get him
did you
to
guys-
do the voiceover.
Did you guys
You
hear
know what's
this
funny too?
dude's
Per-
created this comic?
The Per Berg. So we were discussing Austria. We came to the conclusion because especially like I introduced a new blonde character in issue 3, Force, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's just Galvan. It's another blonde." So we had a discussion, and I told him as an editorial mandate, I'm like, "Your main character is not allowed to be blonde." I was like, because he's in Austria. If anything, it makes more sense than ever for him
Absolutely,
to be blonde because he's Austrian. I said, "You're not allowed." I'm like, "You're literally any other hair color is fine. He cannot be blonde."
Because you already took
Fortunate.
that.
Well, because everyone just is
There's a monopoly on
They're like,
blonde
"Oh, it's
characters."
another self-insert from Von Coleman." So I'm like, no.
Dude, I should do that as a troll. Just make it and just send it.
Dude, like last second, like
as a
he'll
reference.
just swap out. He'll swap out for pre-press. Like, oh, color it, make it blonde.
His power is like electricity.
Oh no, I agree. I'm very grateful with that. Come to anytime soon. Thank you, man. You are in where are you? San Fran, right? Time scales. Let me know some San Fran cons, or what is it? San Diego. 99. Come on, triple digits. We can get there. Hey, Bats.
Whose impression?
Whatever the last commentary I did.
It's just yours. Yeah.
How can a voice sound saggy faced? Doesn't even make sense. No, dude, Heroes Con is such a fun show, but all right, so one thing I'm gonna give you guys a secret. So Per, I don't know if any of these are near you. Because you're on the other side of the country, dude. You're in I've never been to Washington state, or I've been to California, but I haven't been up there. But I'm gonna I'm gonna give this to everyone. You know what? Fuck it. I'll share it on stream. Archons, these places. So I did a 1-day show. I was like, it's a $100 table, whatever. Dude, I literally could not get up. I was just nonstop sales the whole time. These shows. It's like a 1-day anime fest. It doesn't have to be anime related at all what you're selling. It's just nonstop sales. It is insane.
Oh, so go into an anime thing. You son of a gun.
These little
You might have
ones.
cracked the code.
Well, I've done both. I go to anime things. Sukesha gave me some, but then BS Warren, he sells books, right? He just sells books. He murders at these shows. I did too. I sold. All right. I sold.
He does. He sent me
I
the
made
list
over.
forever
I mean,
ago,
let's put it
too.
this way. I sold over grossed, not necessarily. Well, no, I think I did make over it too, but like grossed over $1,000 one day on a $100 something table at one of these shows in like fucking Pennsylvania. These shows, if you can find any near you, there's a ton in Virginia. But
I know if I didn't have 2 kids,
there's 2 I think this
be going
month.
to all of them.
There's 2 this month. Like,
Yeah.
'cause
Well, also
they're
you got to
not-
remember too, Virginia's way bigger than people realize. Like when you sent, you're like, oh yeah,
I
this
know.
this is like an hour from your place because it's in Virginia. I'm like, bro, this is 3 hours.
Well, because it was called Tidewater, and I didn't realize Tidewater Comic Con wasn't in Tidewater, Virginia, which I assumed it would be because it's fucking called Tidewater.
I never even heard Tidewater, Virginia.
Yeah, I didn't. I hadn't either. I googled it, and then it was like, oh, that's actually not where it is. And I'm like, oh, I feel stupid. I don't know if they have anything on the West. Do they not have the West Coast yet? Should.
Oh, I think that's because Tidewater is like,
Dude, by the way, I'm
a
gonna marry a
region.
Southern woman. I gotta do it. I gotta marry a Southern woman.
A
So you gotta
Southern
be-
Belle.
Aurcons, Aourcons.
you got to be worthy.
Dude,
Worthy
all right,
to the
first of all,
father.
this is one thing. Like first of all, Southerners are so much more polite. I'm from New Jersey, people, for the record. That's my standard. So, you know, but they talk to you. They're great. And it was just whatever. But I was driving through the South, which to be fair is just different from what I'm used to. And I don't know, man. Something about it.
No, so I got like the similar education
All right, let me
digs.
get it for you.
I'm from North Jersey, and it's you're grown to, or you get taught that the South is just racist, and
We're
they
also
all
backwards.
they get taught like alternate history, and it's just they actually know way more history than like everyone in the North.
Northerners are like raised to think they're like smarter than everyone else.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
and-
the Southerners, they're all stupid. Don't even talk to them. And they're like the nicest people. They have this thing called manners.
Well, I was getting in a fight with like some of my brother's friends, like an argument because I'm like forgot how exactly got it brought up, but I'm like they're basically talking about like, oh, Virginia, like it's expensive to live there. I'm like, bro, Virginia has the wealthiest county in the United States.
Really?
Yeah, the people that have the most income. Yeah, it's because all the senators, and they're like they didn't believe me. And then the town I'm at, they're like, oh yeah, because it's got to be so expensive there. I'm like, the town that I'm living in is more expensive than the town you're living in, dude. I know this for a fact because I've lived in both.
Yeah.
South bad.
Yeah.
Dude, dude. I want to spend more time. Fairfax. Wait, were you Fairfax? I never. Well,
Fairfax County's right next to it. It's Loudoun County. And that's like Loudoun County is the one that's on the news all the time.
All right, so I don't know. I drove through Virginia, but I don't really know what that was.
You drew through Fairfax, but I mean that's you just drove a 95, which is like the busiest section of 95.
At one point, I do want to do the Christian tour through
Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, the our state is fucked because the governor.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
99 backers. All right, I'm gonna post this.
Una mas.
And then as soon as I make a post like this, I typically will get a backer or I'll get retweets like because everyone wants to be the 100th backer.
Is there 99 right now?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, nice.
Most expensive county to live in is in California. But as far as like the people with the most like income, it's Loudoun County. To what time scales we're saying.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's from all that insider trading.
Yeah. I mean, essentially.
Dude, yeah, I mean, I think Southern woman. Also, but I will say though, all women are liars, Bat Sauce. Would you agree with this?
My wife is a beautiful woman. This is my standpoint.
So this one girl, I was with Arza. I was like, Arza, let's go get bitches. So, I go, and she was gorgeous. This girl, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm buying her a drink. So I'm like, all right, I'm buying her a drink. As soon as I pay for the drink, she goes, "You want to see a picture of my kid?" Like the second I'm like, "You fucking bitch!" The second I pay for it. Now, I don't think the husband was in the picture, but like this, I'm not like this. This is too much. I got to get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, so-
Yeah, especially this area. Like when I was in the military single, like
But she was polite about it. Like normally New Jersey girls be like, all right, anyway, thank you. I'll leave. Like she was polite about it.
yeah,
I'm
they
like, fuck
there's definitely an extremely higher percentage of single moms.
in the South.
Yeah, or at least in this
I know
area,
it's one
probably
in
in
New
lot of
Jersey,
southern places. Not well, New Jersey, they're all
no, New
York, kicking
New
them
York,
out.
actually.
What's that? It's not single mom, but it's kind of the same. But it's the movie Officer and a Gentleman. Have you guys ever seen this movie?
I
Heard of
have
it?
not.
It's kind of a classic. Vaughn, you should watch that for some of your education or whatever inspiration.
All right, well, officer. What is it, officer?
An Officer and a Gentleman, and it's not gay. That makes it sound gay the way I just said it. It's Deborah Winger, if you guys remember her. You guys, you youngins, you don't know. I don't know.
Well,
if
Bats
you-
isn't. Bats is probably closer in age to you than me, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, how old are you? Late 30s?
Yeah.
I'm 34, so
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's old enough to know who Deborah Winger is.
I caution you: do not confuse Southern women with Southern Latino women. Though they are no different with the girl with. Wait, who? They are no different than a girl from Cali or from Jersey. Wait, which one is no different? Latino women?
whoa. You are way more likely to be stabbed by a Latina woman than any of those women.
Dude, Latina woman. One thing I will say I like is they're much more upfront with what they want, almost to like a. I like mean honesty, to an extent, you know. But like, dude, I've had a girl be like, "All right, can you handle having 6 kids?" I'm like, I just met this girl. She's like, "I want to have 6 kids." I'm like, "Look."
She was lowballing you there too.
She probably was.
Just like that's
I'm
not
like,
too
first
much,
of
right?
all, I'm flattered by the offer, for the record.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, if you
I'm like-
marry a Latina woman, don't get stabbed. I mean, that probably means you're doing something wrong, honestly.
But she's like, I want 6 kids. I'm like, she's like, you want to be a writer? I don't know if that can work with my 6 kids. I don't know. Yeah, dude.
Oh, he said, do not confuse Southern women with Southern Latino women. I thought he was saying they're all like the same.
Our Latino
Oh,
women
okay.
are insane. Latino women, well, they will threaten your entire family.
Yes, absolutely.
Dude, I've a mutual friend of ours is telling me a story about like a Latina. His thesis statement on Latinas are they need to get bread at any cost.
Yeah, especially dangerous to the island Mexicans.
Like
too.
when you were on Creative Block one time and you were mentioning, it would be funny if women are in heat. Like going in heat, I'm like, have you met Latinas? Dude, they will get like that, and they'll get like fucking feral, bro. Even from a little, there's 100 backers. Sorry, not to detract from the degeneracy. Let's fucking go. Yeah.
Nice. We hit 100.
I ignore any woman that are not Asian. My wife and my wife is, and I don't ignore her. Well done.
Very good. Very well.
Korean Southern women are charming beyond belief, though. So do you
Wait.
have like subcategories of
Wait,
Southern
like
women?
like South Korean or Korean women that live
Korean
in the South?
Southern Korean Southern and Southern Korean are two different things. Speaking of Southern women, Lauren Southern, what a woman! I bought her a
Dude,
drink.
you're retarded, dude.
I bought her.
She's still around.
Dude, I bought her a drink at Amfest. We talked about video games at the bar. She
Dude,
was
you
real
know who
cool.
you need to buy a drink for is Hawk Tua girl. Go find her.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need any crypto scams. And no, thank you.
Oh, the crypto scams are too much, but the Destiny
Listen,
debacle
hang on.
is something you can look past.
Dude, Beth, let
Bro.
me tell you this. I don't want her looking at girls I've been with. That's all I gotta say. I mean, well, if she can, I'll answer honestly. You know, I'm right in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I will condemn. I will apologize for any woman, any bad woman I've been with. But yeah, actually no, Destiny is significantly worse. Come to think of it.
It's not even
Never mind.
close, bro.
But
Look, there's other mildly attractive women that you could goon after, man.
no, I didn't say that. I'm not gooning after Lauren Southern. I said I could. I said it was a Southern pun. She's cool though. I do.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But no, let's see. Epstein is probably.
Someone say Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein is a real estate guy. That's all he is. He never did anything else. What did he do? What the fuck did he do again?
Nobody knows. That's the thing.
He just defined the modern man.
He was a financier. No gooning. Women worth marrying. I agree. So I agree, dude. Listen, I agree. All right. But I think most of them are probably. I think I need to go to the South more frequently.
Look, if you want to get married, there's one thing you have to start with: get a queen size bed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What do they call that? Manifesting, and also get anime body pillow.
No, I don't think that's going to help your chances. I got to be.
No.
I got to.
Dude, it's wild. So, like, because I'm living with my in-laws right now, and we got like weird bed situation while we're waiting for a house. Like, so my wife's sleeping on a twin, and like we'll try to like watch TV on there. I'm like, it's miserable, man. It's miserable being on a twin size bed. I'm like, what the hell, man? It's just like I don't know how you guys can still do it. I mean, that's wild. That's crazy thing. Yeah, I mean, no, I got a king size bed too. It's in storage right now. So.
Dude, fucking creator versus 6'7".
Yeah, that's wild.
The fuck are you doing creating comic books? You should be in the NBA or some shit.
Yeah.
And a first, fuck that, dude. All right, so like if I found a girl who was 10 and 10 and furry, that knocks it down like 5 points, dude. Like I get at least minimum.
How could
well, there's a certain point where it boosts it in a weird way.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
Are you saying? Wait, you're saying 10-10 in the fursuit? Does that mean you think a fursuit is a 10 out of 10?
No, I'm saying if I found out, all right, if she was if a normal girl and she tells me, "Oh, this is what I'm into on the side," I'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here!" I'm like if she was a 10, she's down to a 5 instantly.
Still better than Destiny.
Well, I'm not disagreeing.
I mean, like, knock her down a few points, but you know.
Look, well, I mean, I would say, dude, I don't like the furry shit. I don't know, dude.
It's like an old meme now, but Von Batsauce, have you guys seen the hot versus crazy Matrix?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, here's the thing. I think most women are fucking crazy. I think there's like to an extent. There's some. I mean, I don't know. I think it's possible. What if they clean the suit? I still don't like the idea of it, to be honest. But the hot crazy thing, I don't know. Like, all right, because there's a lot of hot girls. Like, I think a lot of people can say that, but like, if it doesn't matter how hot a chick is at a certain point, if she literally destroys your mental health because you want some puss, like you gotta fucking no. Like you gotta.
Some of the craziest chicks are not hot.
I agree. And they think they are, though.
You see guys get their lives absolutely
by like a gassed up
destroyed.
mid.
Yeah.
He's not even mid, dude. These like bloated whales.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Many such cases. Yeah. Many such cases. Dude,
you can have your life ruined. It'd be nice if it's at least beautiful.
Yeah, if it was at least you could say, hey, she destroyed my life, but look at it.
Yeah, if she's gonna stab me, at least be a big booty Latina.
Then as you die, you're like, worth it.
Yeah.
that was a Batman skit. Remember the dude he had a talk show thing for a while. What was those Batman skits where he's Ra's al Ghul's daughter? Yeah, Holmes, P. Holmes, I think his name was.
Yeah.
He's like, wait a minute, we totally did it.
Dude. Oh man, it's so fucking funny. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't think I could do it with the furry. I don't think I could. I don't think I could. Dude, also, furries never fucking buy books, dude.
No, they ruin all like the nerd shit. Like if you go to a fucking Ren fair, like there's furries at Ren fairs. Like, what are you doing there? That's wild.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Furries, they show up and they like rarely ever buy anything.
Yeah, because all the money goes to their fursuit.
Yeah, it is a little bit like hard to believe until you see it, and then you see it, and it's like almost common. What is going on?
I always get worried when Vaughn gets that close to the camera and just stares.
He's so
What?
distracted.
He's
What is
so
he looking
intently too.
Dude, what are you talking about, man? I was just responding to a message. Oh,
Dean,
dude, you haven't been going to conventions, Dean James.
Just go to a Ren fair. There's 100% chance you will see one at a Ren
Go
fair.
to a comic book convention. There's a 100% chance we'll see them there.
It's true.
Oh my god, yeah. So, and then they'll fucking go to my table. They'll touch. I'm like, you don't like, and then they just don't buy. They touch all my fucking books and they don't buy them. And I'm like, all right, I need to fucking sanitize this. All right, I'm gonna be. Furries are mostly no, look. If they buy my books, which they won't, because they only buy like furry related shit.
They get art for their persona.
They do.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like a lot of artists make their money. They're like, I just draw porn of people's personas,
And then they like they wait they like get in bed and they hate themselves. It's so like I don't like. Would it be worth it? Like, imagine you really go to art school, you really hone your craft, and then that's the fucking shit. You don't even believe in it. You're not into it at all. You're like,
but I'm doing my dream job.
I want to like draw, like I want to be like the next big name, and now you're just drawing and you know they're beating their fucking meat to this drawing that you drew for like cut the page.
Yeah.
You had to go to church on Sunday. Be like,
Yeah, God, so, Lord.
I needed
What
money.
did you do? What did you do this time? My job, Lord. My job.
The father's just like, can you do some like gay shit instead? That'd be
Like
better.
you work at McDonald's, so that no, Father.
I got a funny story kind of related to that. Is in my late 20s, I hadn't broken into the comic industry yet, but what I was doing was checking LA Craigslist every morning, and I would actually get like a job a day. There was so much little work for a little storyboard gig or this or that, and I could kind of pay rent I lived super cheaply in Arizona at the time, and I also had a little part-time job. So with all that, I could get by. And so checking it and doing a bunch of these jobs, and then one of the jobs was like gay fetish porn, and I was like, okay. And the guy's like, can you draw a guy like sniffing a sock while masturbating? And I was like, okay, here you go. And he's like, here's $100. So I got $100, and then like 1 year later is my 10-year reunion for my high school, and they had a competition for like who has the weirdest job now that we're all 10 years out of high school.
Oh, you win.
Yeah, and I raised my hand. I was like, I draw gay fetish porn. And they're all like, here's the award. And I stole it from this one guy who thought he would win. So the upset was kind of funny. Because he was like,
what was his job?
He's like, I'm in LA. I'm a stuntman in LA. So he's kind of bragging. And I was like, I draw gay fetish porn.
No, did anyone talk to you after you won the award?
Bobby, that is not the only thing he wanted you to do.
Wait, I'm sure that was the dude wanted to draw his wife naked in person. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
that was just to get you in.
Yeah, I think he probably
that was step one.
Yeah, see, that's a little dangerous for sure.
So, did you enjoy that process?
Was she good
I think my
looking?
wife is hot.
If she's like morbidly
Yeah.
obese.
you know, you probably, if you had the opportunity, you would, right?
No. I think God, my first gig with writer C.S. Johnson. She got me when I was 20 years old and got back into drawing. Oh, C.S. Johnson, friend of the show.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, she's doing work for Reapers in Pursuit.
absolutely. You haven't seen her in a
I
while.
myself didn't ask for pics. Wait, so hang on, time out. What if she was really hot, Bobby?
Yeah, dude.
Like, you know what I mean? What was the guy like? All right, dude, I really need to
Dude, was his name Jer?
Yeah, the quarter was looking for a bull, although it didn't. Yeah, what's going on?
Bobby, it could have
I
been
met him
you.
in person. He was nice to me in person, but
Oh, you met the quartering?
but I mean, so was
Yeah,
so was
well, people can be nice.
Yeah, so no, I listen. I have learned this lesson. Fairberg and I have both learned this lesson. People can be nice in person. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, people can be nice for short periods of time.
I know,
But I'm
Well,
also
then
sure that he was nice. It's like that's not his issue.
his issue is he's apparently what is the Keto Casino drama? Bring me up. To
He is a cuck.
Oh,
he has been his friend is a criminal and is a known bull, which in swinger terms is a guy who bangs people's wives, which is what somebody was trying to elicit Bobby to do.
Wow.
Yeah. So they have like the thing is the Keno Casino have been making fun of him for a while, and it wasn't until they started bringing up like this whole ordeal and the guy that is the bull that Corner went on this drunken rampage over the weekend talking about like making them lose their channel and all this stuff, and everybody's like, we really think this is the thing now. Like, like we thought they were like clowning, but now you make it seem like it is legit.
Dude, it's funny. They were about to quit making fun of iDubbbz too, and iDubbbz went back.
That was crazy. I think like Ethan Klein had them on, like, or
did he?
showing. Yeah, he was showing their clips. Yeah,
Oh, he didn't have them on though.
What,
Keno
there's
Casino
still
is
iDubbbz stuff going on. That's good.
Well,
I mean,
it's
kinda,
limping
but
along.
it's just it's.
Dude,
I don't know,
they had to sell their house. I'm pretty sure they're living with Anissa's parents. Anissa's the latest thing I saw. I don't know how accurate this is. Like, I wonder if there's trouble in paradise there. You know what I mean?
I think she broke up with him. I don't know because there's been just too many clickbaity titles and
That's the thing.
like too
I
many
don't
buried
really
leads.
care. iDubbbz is gonna, dude. iDubbbz, what a fall from grace, bro. I remember when a new content cop would come out because I was in high school at the time. Dude, we come into school like, did you see it? It was like the thing to talk about.
Yeah, I never understood. Like I like the content cops, but I didn't understand the popularity before the content cops because he was a really popular streamer, and I remember like I was in the barracks. I was in the Marines at the time, and yeah, like I had a few Marines that were just like, "Yo, this guy's hilarious." Like he goes to the sewer and eats pickles. I'm like, cool. And like I try to watch some of his stuff. I just like it. It's not for me, man. No, this content cops.
You know,
are
like
good.
the sewer pickles. I thought that video was mildly entertaining.
There was better shit on the internet.
Yeah, I don't know. That whole period was like nice, and then it was kind of sad when it all fell apart horribly.
Yeah, he was the barnacle to Filthy Frank's genius. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of funny guys around him. I don't know.
Filthy Frank got out when he needed to. He made the right call.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, iDubbbz could have kept going. He just didn't need to become. He didn't need to denounce his whole
He could have
origin.
just changed. Yeah, he could have. Well, he just completely like now he's a shell of a man.
Yeah.
Sad. And on that note, who knows not a shell of a man? Me. You guys should back Phenomenova issue 4 if you have not already. I'm going to play the trailer one last time, and then we're going to head out. Well, actually, no. Before that, where can everyone find you guys? Pear Bird, we'll start with you.
Just follow me on Twitter, and if you search, I forget my actual name, Twitter name. I never use
Plaster
it.
_Harris.
Plaster Harris, yeah, Plaster _Harris. Because I made
Why,
that account
though?
when I was 13 years old. I'm an idiot. We had some joke with our friends at the time of like starting fake companies. So it's like, what'd be a funny fake name for a CEO? Huh, Plaster Harris.
At least you didn't name yourself Bat Sauce.
Bat sauce ain't so bad. You know what's funny is there's a lot of bats out there, so I get them all mixed
Oh,
up.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the only
yeah.
thing.
And my actual last name is very common too, but yeah, I'm honorable Bats on Twitter because
Yeah, the honorable bat.
yeah, the great Judge Bats was taken down on the parent free speech platform of X. Bat Sauce on YouTube, but yeah, somebody there. It's whatever. You gonna put my link stuff up there? Because
Yeah. Which one? You want your Twitter or what do you want me to link?
Yeah, Twitter.
Yeah. Okay.
South America.
Honorable Bats.
Mexico is not in South America.
Yeah, because your old Twitter account got banned.
I know. For being
Honorable
absolutely
Judge
hilarious.
The Honorable Judge Bats. And as for me, all my links are down below. And let's see where we're at when I wake up tomorrow. Peace out, guys, and have a great rest of your day. Have a good one.
My name is Miles Hanksley. I am Galvanite. My names are synonymous with failure because that's all they know. They don't know how hard I've worked since the reactor. Today, I will prove that I'm not a failure. I am worthy of joining Phenomenova.